exponential, +4 every time. The exponent of 4 to the 1.
I can't do math.
You know what? Okay, why none of us should be expected to do math, because you know why? We're 3 full-time video game players.
Wow.
It's me, Northernlion. We got Last Grey Wolf, formerly known as Dumb Dog.
It's a little backwards.
We got Dumb Dog, formerly known as Dog Dumb. And we have Michael A.L. Fox, his first day live full-time on twitch.tv. That's Kate. She went woo.
That's Kate.
Yeah.
TYK?
I have to say that I knew like a week and a half ago this was going to happen. The number of times I just wanted to be like, I wanted to let it slip. It was like, you know, I'm a steel trap. You can tell me any secret right now, because it just won't get out there. Tell me a secret right now, Kate.
I'm gay.
Kate said she is a lesbian. That's going to be the end of the show today.
I did hear I'm gay over there.
I have some domestic things to take care of, apparently. That's my heart. She just threw it in the garbage disposal and then turned it on. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You think Tomo and Ruka knew?
I don't know.
They're also gay.
Dude, that's fine. Me too. Anyway, so we're going to play freaking, what's the first day? We're going to play Enter the Gungeon, then we're going to play the Golf Club, because we got so much banter to talk about. And then we got some Skribbler at the end. Kate is going to, see, I got to step in here and let you know Kate's going to talk so that she's not interrupting you in the middle of something.
I want to congratulate Mike for being full-time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you, Kate. Go hug Kate for me.
He said hug Kate for
He can't anymore.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yo, that's the same height that Mike would be hugging.
Wow.
Oh,
I was sitting down, just for the record.
I knew.
Austin, do you remember your first day full-time?
Oh God, I remember when I announced it. Oh no, I remember the first day. Yeah. I was playing the Culling.
Dude.
No, that was when I got partnered.
Yo.
No, I'm lying again. That was first day of partnership.
Well, that's
What
like,
was the
that's
first
fair, because, like, you know, I mean, you could
That
be
was the real
full-time
first
without being partnered, but you're not really getting that much out of it.
Oh God, no. The first month I made $100.
Dude, that's not that bad.
It's really bad.
Dude, the first, like, 8 months I did this, I made zero. No, the only person making money on YouTube was C-Nanners. You had to get, you had to call Sergey Brin and Larry Page to get approved for monetization on YouTube.
Oh, you used to do Justin TV. I remember you're pulling 300 viewers, which is a lot. I'm not.
It was back in the day.
It was a lot.
Okay, well, let's start some Gungeon. I'm glad you asked, by the way, because I do remember my first day. I landed after like 20 hours of flying to come home, and then I, like, you know, slept in a hotel, drove home the next day, and then literally from like 5 a.m. until 8 p.m. just recorded videos. I remember being just so jazzed that, like, I was like, I get to do this instead of teaching kids. It's a dream come true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
but-
had that feeling for sure.
Teacher Ryan.
Excuse me, it's Ryan Teacher?
Ryan Teacher. Don't you miss that?
No, not at all.
Really?
There's literally never been a day where I was like, man, I really wish I was teaching again.
When it was your last day as teaching, did you like high five the kids or something, or like they make you a cake?
Not at all, no. I think they were happy I was gone. That's like the dirty secret of me teaching in Korea, is that I'm pretty sure that the school was glad that I didn't ask to be rehired. I think they were like, this guy's not that good at teaching.
I'm glad you found your place in life.
Dude, this is exactly where I belong. Just
It
shit
really
talking
is.
and, you know, being like a 4 out of 10 at most video games. But I remember being so excited, like my first month of full time. And I do have to say, I feel like it's been a long time, but I still maintain that zeal today. Like even this morning when I woke up, I went to the gym first, and then I was like, I'm excited to record some videos today. It's been like, it's been 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, no, I try to remind myself every day, like, this is real. This is some real shit. Because before it was, you know, wake up at 4 in the morning and hate existence for the next 10 to 12 hours.
Dude, that's the thing. Malv, you don't need this lesson. You're a well-balanced adult individual. But when I see streamers complain about, like, you know, how easy their life is. on Twitch, I'm always like, man, what happened? You lost the zeal. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that because I imagine, like, I won't put words in your mouth, but how are you feeling today?
Good. Like,
Well,
actually,
you know, you could be more descriptive.
well, I don't know. It still hasn't quite sunk in. Like, it's like a incredible amount of support. People are being very kind. Yeah, it's a pretty big step, I'll admit. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, like, ooh, can't believe you did that. But you know what? I'm like, I was so excited to wake up.
Yeah, dude.
And just play games and have fun. Because like, whenever I'm at work, I'm always like, wish I could be home hanging with peeps playing games, but it's like you gotta sit there and twiddle your thumbs.
Answer emails, go to meetings. Who's bringing the plates? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, and it's not even like I like doing work. I enjoy making stuff happen, but it's kind of like, you know, it kind of happens, I think, in a lot of workplaces where it just becomes really inefficient and there's office politics and all that sort of stuff.
You gotta laugh at your boss's jokes.
Exactly. Sometimes, you know, see his dick.
No,
On the
that's
roadside.
What do you mean? Like someone cut his dick off and
Oh no! I
threw it
already
in
told
the
story. Remember, we were driving back from the project, and then he got out to pee, but he didn't realize that I could see in the side view mirror, and he just pointed right at it.
Did we make the joke objects in the mirror are larger than they appear?
Oh, probably.
That sounds like a joke I would make.
You would
in the
make
moment.
that joke every time.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Well,
nice not to.
dude, I'm glad to hear it. Plus, I have some really encouraging math for you. If you double your subscriber count every single day, the way it's been working out so far, within like, I don't know, maybe like 6 days, you'll be like the largest streamer on Twitch in terms of subscriber count. And then within like 8 days, you'll be the richest man in the world.
Oh, so I can hire Jeff Bezos.
Dude, you could hire him to do whatever you wanted him to do. You could hire him to make you a better Amazon.
You could hire him to take you to the Amazon.
You could. You could feed him to the piranhas if you gave him enough.
We need to do it. We need to protect the Amazon.
Sorry, the piranhas.
We need to
I
protect
think
the Bezos.
Amazon's doing fine, Mouth.
No, the forest.
I'm sorry to tell you that the Amazon is now Amazon.com.
Oh.
You need to.
Is it official?
It's official as of like last year. The Amazon is Amazon.com.
You think, did Brazil like sue them ever?
Shh, dude, they got their own problems. You see the World Cup?
Well, how could they sue them though?
Did you see their president?
Look, I know, but I've seen the news. Oh, it worked. It's okay.
Okay, I gotta focus here. Don't forget to use your blanks, boys.
Don't forget to use your top rights also.
Absolutely.
What's happening? Also, thank you guys both, and Austin, thank you for the gift subs.
Can we talk about particularly Austin? What is the JK-47? Because it looks like when like a housewife in a comedy movie makes fun of her husband by holding up like a limp Frankfurter.
It is a joke gun. It's big memes. The devs have a sense of humor.
It's exactly the same as the starting pistol, isn't it?
It's the same as the AK, except it does that instead of, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems so much slower than the AK, though.
It is. That's what I mean. It's the
Oh,
JK.
okay. Oh well. Life. The animation gets me every time.
It's.
So, dude, I want so much to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like we'll talk about Josh's wedding, but I also, before we got into it, like I wanted to ask you, Austin, like when did the name change happen?
Yeah.
It happened a couple days ago. Was it Friday? I don't. Dude, I have a horrible memory. So Friday or Saturday. It was funny too because I was like, I've been thinking about it for months.
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
Like I've been like, I want to do this, and I was just like, I just gotta message my partner manager. That's all I gotta do, and then I'll kick it off, and then you know maybe like a couple weeks later it'll get done. You know. So I finally messaged my partner manager like literally, he was like, yeah, just email me, you know, and I'll see what we can do in the morning. I was like, all right, so that's the process. We're starting the process.
Yeah.
Next morning, he's like, you want to do this? We're good.
That's scary, dude.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, I expected it to take weeks. I didn't expect like instantaneously for this to get done.
It's almost like your username is not the primary key in the Twitch database. No, sorry, no offense, PSN.
God, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like a database administrator. You can't, here's the thing, you can't change your name on PSN because they used your name as the immutable key in the database that identifies your account. So like,
dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I could totally see why they did it, but like, you know, I would have done it, which is probably a good sign that they shouldn't have. There we go.
It is remarkably lazy, isn't it?
Okay, I got a synergy, Austin.
What'd you get?
I don't know yet.
What was the gun that you picked up?
Sponge plus JK-47.
Oh, I don't know that one. That's I've only been playing for a little bit, so I don't know.
AC-15?
Pardon me?
That's a gun, Austin.
The AC-50? Yeah, is that the armor one, I think?
Oh, it looks kind of
like a really big gun.
Oh, fairly big.
Yeah. That's from the last update.
Oh, I don't have enough money anyways.
Speaking of guns, how was your time in America, Mal?
It's good. I like Pittsburgh.
Can I just say, before you say anything else, I agree. Believe it or not, I think people expected me to like not resonate with Pittsburgh. I was having a good time.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh seems cool to me.
Yeah, I like the, you know, I had a lot of history and character to it. You know, I enjoyed what we saw. I enjoyed the food that we ate.
We did eat some good food. Like, I know you didn't try it, but because you were a little ill for whatever reason. Yeah. But Pramonti Bros was legit, dude. Like, that was I went in expecting it to just be a large kind of bad sandwich with French fries on it, and I was like, this is actually delicious. And Kate is not like a sandwich person really, and she was like, this is delicious. She was loving it.
It looked delicious. I mean,
Dude,
I wanted
good.
to eat it, but you know. What else did I like? I don't know. I guess we didn't. That's the thing. We didn't get to do too much outside of the Friday
wedding.
evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to, what was that place? Industry something?
Industry. It was a pub. It just had like 1,000 beers on tap.
Yeah, it was loud. Well, yeah, but
it's
there's
probably
only
like the
one
loudest environment I've ever been in. Next to that time we went to that pub in Boston. Exactly.
Yeah, I woke up.
Trying to imagine something louder than that, and it's just not registered.
Yeah, the next day everybody sounded like garbage.
Yeah.
I gotta ask?
Yeah.
Did you intentionally dress up as Agent 47?
No, dude. Look. I will say, when everybody else, I met him in the lobby and they were all wearing jackets, I was like, I knew I should have gotten a jacket because now I look like I work at, you know, Staples or something like that. But the thing is, you can't not dress up as Agent 47 if you're bald. Any cost, like, there's so many different outfits you have to avoid to just not be conceived of as doing cosplay. It's not fair.
Honestly, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's not an unreasonable thing to say.
But the tie color, really.
The tie is orange, okay? It didn't come across in the...
It's a red-orange. Maybe an orange-red.
I'm more of a periwinkle man myself. It's hard to be... I was telling them, like, you know, being bald and dressing up is a little tricky. You either end up looking like Agent 47 or like a middle manager at like a Wendy's convention, or you know... I don't know what to say. Pitbull. That's the only other option.
Agent 47's not a bad one, though. Like, I honestly, on a list of like things to accidentally look like, there's a lot worse out there.
You know, should have just worn like a banana costume or something.
It's still Agent 47.
Oh, thank you, chat. I appreciate it. It's nice to be appreciated, chat. Really appreciate it.
I didn't say it looked bad.
Should have worn a toupee. Dude, I was telling them 100 times. I was like, if I roll up my sleeves and put on a toupee, instant Beto O'Rourke Halloween costume.
Oh no.
White shirt, red tie, no jacket, and then a toupee, and all I gotta do is stand up on the table, and then, you know, tell
Why do you
it.
know so much about American politics already?
Dude, I read 538 every day because I'm enlightened. Also, I love to follow sports predictions. Who you voting for in the primaries? Does Texas have a Democratic primary?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Why do you know so little about American politics?
Why do you think? Dogs aren't allowed to vote. No. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, even if there is, I actually don't know who I would vote for yet. I feel like there's a lot of options this time around.
Well, there's Bernard Sanders.
Bernard, okay, yeah, Bernard Sanders.
And then there's Peter.
Dinklage.
Not Peter Dinklage. In fact, that joke is not okay, Austin.
Why not?
Because of reasons that you're apparently unaware of that I can't say without making me look like a scumbag now. There's
Warren
Andrew
Buffett.
that Elizabeth Warren Buffett, yeah.
Elizabeth Warren Buffett.
She's running, and
do you think she'll like that nickname?
who probably not is my guess. And then who else is Andrew? Andrew, he's out there.
I don't know who's Andrew.
Andrew Yang. You'll read a blog sometime, Austin.
Yeah, 538, sucker.
I forget who else. Yeah, Kamala Harris and.
Oh yeah, Kamala Harrison Ford.
Dude, these are great names.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be giving them away, dude. Like, we could probably get Donnie to pay us like $50 a pop for these.
Donnie Wahlberg?
Dude, he's running. Donnie Wahlberg's running. Actually, all the Wahlbergs are running on a shared ticket.
Oh.
The Wahlberg.
They,
I'd vote for that.
Wahlburgers,
Yeah,
dude.
especially if they're like, they go around handing out Wahlburgers.
Exactly.
And then inside the Wahlburger, instead of lettuce, it's like a
ballot.
Couple bennies.
What is a like a benzodiazepine?
A Benjamin.
Oh, like I don't think that's what a Benny is, dude. I think
Yeah, I don't think that's what that is.
I think it's either an Eggs Benedict or it's a narcotic of some sort.
I mean, I call him Benny.
I think I just got
Well,
cursed. Oprah?
This is hard playing this game.
Dude,
Like,
it's actually easy.
No, I mean, it will be, like, because I'm the greatest ever. But for now, it's a little tricky.
I forgot how to roll temporarily.
That's
Yeah,
like click what?
happens. Oh, I made green fire.
I am playing as one of the new characters. I won't spoil what he does, but he's essentially like.
Oh, does he shoot a gun?
Is it you?
Yes. No, he's like the Azazel, but if Azazel was like 100 billion times more fun.
So if he had a range upgrade.
Yeah.
Where are you at, by the way, in this game? Are you on like floor 4?
I'm on floor 2. I
Okay.
take it at a leisurely pace.
Same here.
I'm on floor 2, yeah.
Dude, I was saying I've been living my life at a more leisurely pace lately. Like,
That's
I have
the way to do
so
it.
many videos to record. But Kate was like, hey, do you want to like go get some groceries and get some lunch? And I was like, you know what? Absolutely. Like, 2 years ago, I would have come home and been like, I have to record 8 videos. I would have just ate leftover cheese for lunch. Probably like 7 or 8 ounces of cheese. Felt like garbage and be like, why
what's
do
the
I...
problem with that?
Well, it's not a balanced meal, okay?
Who needs balance, man?
By the way, what's the spice ratio? Do you take
You
spice?
found spice?
Yeah, I got it from a
you
boss.
I think you take a 4. I think
4
it's
spices, okay?
Yeah, 4's fine. You might be able to do 5, but 4 is definitely like a good one.
Okay. I've taken a spice. All right.
It's unfortunate though, because spice. I mean, it's gonna take over some items, and you might not see as much of the new stuff.
I don't know, man. Like, I honestly don't know anything about this friggin' game. I'm
You
probably...
go back to it. You've got like 4 updates. You haven't.
That's
really...
the thing. Like, I
Yeah.
got the Tetris spot. You know, that I just finished playing Tetris 99. I beat it. I don't know if anybody knew. And I was like, something's got to go in that spot. So I said to myself, you know what I'm going to
XCOM.
put in that spot? Maybe I'll play a little bit of Gungeon. And then I said, nah, maybe I'll just play more Tetris. And I went, no! That's a bad instinct.
I think people will be happy about it, even just for a little while, you know.
Yeah, so, you know, even just like 2 weeks.
Even like some XCOM, right? Like,
Malf, you know, You're full-time. You've been full-time for like 8 hours, all right? You're going to try to tell me how to do my job?
My opinion is more weighted now.
And that's pretty much true. I mean, you did double your subscriber count today, so...
Yeah, I also got into Harvard. It's hard.
Did you?
No, absolutely
Did
not.
you know that I think, and this is where I rely on chat, apparently Legally Blonde is well-liked, and perhaps even just a cut below being regarded as an actual classic now.
I've never
It's
seen
like,
it.
it's, what is it? It's got to be like 15 years old? Something
Came out
like
2003, yeah, so...
that? Wow.
It is, I don't know about Red, White, and Blonde, the sequel, but
There's a sequel?
it's called Red, White, and Blonde.
Yeah.
Legally Blonde, Red, White, and Blonde, dude. But it's considered like, I don't know if I say a landmark film, but I would say it's on the level in public discourse of something like Clueless now. Where people are like, this
That's
is
a good movie.
It was a classic. I've never seen it, to be honest, but...
I like it.
Have you seen every Alicia Silverstone movie?
Who? She got great in Batman.
Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah, she plays Batgirl.
She plays Batgirl.
Batman and Forever or Batman and Robin?
In Batman and Robin.
Batman and Forever.
Batman. Yeah, I've probably seen like a fair amount of Alicia Silverstone.
Have you seen, you've seen Clueless?
Yeah. Oh,
You've seen Blast from the Past, where Brendan Fraser goes in.
It's like, it is my favorite Brendan Fraser movie.
We've established in the mouth rating system, it's like it's probably an A.
No,
I just
it's an
wanna point
L.
out-
It's an L. It's an
I
L.
just want to point out, we got like 5 new anecdotes, and we're already talking about movies again. That's
Dude, you know, I saw 3 of them on the airplane.
Yeah, and Austin, we need to know, where does Blast from the Past fit in your rating?
I guarantee he's never seen it.
It's definitely an S.
But still haven't seen it?
Still haven't seen it.
Okay, but you know it exists.
No. So I guess I shouldn't say S.
Oh, so that's an I. I never seen
Academy
that
Award
I never-
nominee Brendan Fraser, Academy Award winner Christopher Walken, Academy Award winner Sissy Spacek. Well, you don't like good movies?
What about Good Will Hunting?
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
Not
Yeah,
your
they should
fault,
call
by
it
the way.
Great Will Hunting, right?
They should, dude. They really should.
Whoa!
Her name is
I've
not
never-
Sissy Space Dick. That's this. She was in Carrie, dude. Still Stephen King's #1 highest rated adaptation, by the way. 1 ahead of The Shawshank Redemption, according to Metacritic. Look it up.
Don't like that.
It's true. I looked it up, dude. When I saw Shawshank #2, I was like, save this in the anecdote folder for later.
That's like Prismati's. It's like their sandwich is the #2, and everybody's like, well, what's
I
number
will
one?
admit, Kate asked the question because the #1 sandwich on the menu said the #2 bestseller, and then it had a TM next to it, which is hilarious. But and then Kate went, "What's the #1 bestseller?" And they went, "Iron City Light, Pittsburgh's favorite beer." And I was like, "That's pretty good," but like, you know, do you make that? Because really seems like I'll just have a sandwich then.
It's a good sandwich, though.
So, like in movies, I just got. I don't know, Mouth. Maybe you've seen some of these. I wouldn't expect you to have, Austin. No offense, obviously, but like.
Oh, none take.
So I watched Widows. It's Steve McQueen's.
The car from Cars?
Austin. Widows is really good. It's like it's a heist movie, basically. It's good. I liked it a lot. And then I watched The Favorite, you know, the Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz, Olivia Colman, Yorgos Lanthimos. I'm just going to keep saying names, but that was also very good. I gave them both an 8. And then I watched Overlord, the Wolfenstein movie.
It's Doggenstein, though.
You know, it's not. And I liked it okay. I thought I would have liked it more. And that's the end of my movie anecdotes, except for the fact that there was a super hungover dude next to me on the plane, and he watched all of Overlord on my screen because he couldn't figure out how to get his screen to work. And I just
Have you at least let him listen to the volume?
Yeah.
So I thought about giving him some headphones, but I was like, I don't want to get whatever he's got.
Yeah, you might have had some nasty earwax.
That's what I was. Well, and you know, it's not his fault, but like he should have brought his own headphones, basically.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
his fault, I think, is what you meant.
Well, and also the screen, I was in an exit row, so it's just you gotta wait till you hit cruising altitude, and then the screen like pops out of your seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what I mean. I'm having to remember a sequence of which direction to go right now, so my banter is a 0.
I understand. What do you mean always bring some burner headphones? Just in case there's some irresponsible dude next to me on the flight, I can feel like I'm saving his life? It seems like he should always bring some burner headphones. Maybe some Pedialyte while he's at it.
I considered it.
Well, dude, it's like we were talking about, right? So, Austin, for people who get, like, wicked hungover, there's this drink called Pedialyte that's like...
I know what that is.
It's for dehydrated babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also...
When I was
genuinely never had it, but it's like a hangover miracle, apparently. And we were pretty hungover on Saturday, but we opted against it because, you know, my philosophy is like the hangover is like the price you pay.
That's fair. I like that.
Like, I think if you make the hangovers too easy, you start to run into a difficult era. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of put yourself in a troubling spot. This boss is a door?
Oh, you got Doorlord. You know a Doorlord.
I fought Door. I think I've fought him every time.
He's very
Oh,
rare.
don't
so I
do
don't
that, dude.
understand
He does a big old lick. You ever see that?
He's a tough one. He's kind of an unlucky boss to get because how tough he is.
Well, it's unlucky for him that I'm so good. By the way, Josh isn't here today.
Yeah.
He,
I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, he got married, so he got lazy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, he was actually talking, like, he should be on the show today, and everybody was like, are you joking? Like, go enjoy... You have, like, a day off, go enjoy wedded bliss. And I'm not just saying that because Doorlord's doing the tongue thing.
Sure.
Now, how did you enjoy Josh's wedding?
I
thought it was
the
lovely.
wedding itself.
Yeah,
So-
it was... I mean, I don't know if we can talk too much about...
I already spilled, like, everything in an Isaac episode, so...
Oh, no.
Like, I was talking about how it wasn't
The guy
really that
said-
religious, but yeah, the preacher did say God put a price on your head,
Yeah,
which is a
and
very
he
strange
also
thing to
said
say.
you need to comfort each other physically. Nothing
I
sexual.
didn't mention that part, yeah. He was
And we're
kind of
like-
like a televangelist sort of guy, and he was
Yeah.
like, you know, physical intimacy is important. Nothing sexual. And we were like, dude, you said it. We weren't thinking
Yeah,
it.
we knew what he meant, like hugging and like,
Yeah.
you know, caressing a cheek here and there.
Love and touch and pleasing, as Journey would say.
He was, nothing sexual. And then, I mean, it was just like, I mean, it was a little religious, but it's not my wedding. What do I care?
I'm not gonna sell out which family member it is because it's not a first family member, but a second. You know, like
Jump 5?
no, but just a cousin. I'll just say a cousin.
You know, which family member was in Jump 5?
There were 2 cousins, but I have like 6 cousins, so you're just gonna have to figure out which one it was. Regardless, it was a very, very religious wedding, and I'm gonna be real. The vows were real creepy.
Oh, really?
They were like, yeah, like you own this woman now. Like,
Oh,
you
no.
will serve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, no. I was like, I don't like this.
I want to be clear. Josh's wedding was not like that.
Yeah. Like, a little religious is fine, but that shit was like borderline creepy.
I mean, it was like, it was fine, but there was also another part, and this might be normal, but like both Malf and myself and everybody we were with were like, that ain't never seen that before. Like a guest preacher came up and was like, please join me in blessing the couple. And then he like held out his hand like Darth Sidious shooting Force lightning and compelled us all to do the same and focus our energy on making the couple stronger. And like I was looking around, we have like other friends with us, and I was like looking at them, and they were looking at me, and we're all just holding our hands up there, like, what the hell are we doing? I almost, it took a lot for me to not burst out laughing, like out of respect for my friend. But I was like, if Malf starts to laugh, you might have been too hungover to do so, thankfully. But if Malf had started to laugh, I would have lost it, dude.
It was really good. Oh. We spirit bomb Josh.
I also think Josh would laugh at hearing this story, just for the record. But
Oh no, guaranteed.
I mean, he knew what he was getting into inviting us there, I'm sure. I also, like, I don't know, I didn't see what you guys were, or what you were doing, Malf, during this, but, like, whenever they ask you to pray, I never know if I'm, like, if they mean me, too.
Just
like,
pretend.
But,
Yeah,
like,
you just close your eyes.
isn't
and
it
look
like,
down a little.
I was looking around, he said, everybody bow your heads in prayer, and I was like, nah, dog. I was looking straight
prayed
ahead
for
the
food?
whole time. I was seeing if there were
Wow.
anybody other than me was, like, what I want to, like, isn't it more offensive to...
Nah, it's
No.
Because they know that there's not everyone there's religious.
Do
right?
they?
They're not gonna like throw you in hell.
No,
for
I'm not
praying
worried
with
about
them.
that. I was worried that, like, they would think I was disrespectful for being like, yeah, you're praying? Yeah, what's your favorite psalm? And I'd be like, 420?
They're not gonna do that.
Ooh,
No,
they
should,
might
though.
do that. The whole thing's
Yeah.
about gatekeeping, the pearly gates.
Just put your head down and just pretend. That's like
Yeah.
someone who comes from a religious family and has to deal with lots of, let's say, graces. You just go along with it.
Think about some hot babes.
It's a little inappropriate.
God
well,
understand.
you weren't praying, so
I just, you know, I didn't object to the prayer. I just didn't know if they meant me too, you know?
No, that's a completely different thing.
Well,
I laugh at like everybody pray except Ryan.
you know, it's like when they are like, hey, come up and get some communion wine. You know, they don't check your ID when you're up there. It's kind of like the honor system.
No, it's usually just grape juice.
Well, and it's, you know, I agree, but
God, I hope no one from your chat has the SWAT stream up and doesn't want like spoilers or anything for
Dude,
your
what?
supposed comeback
I
to
don't give a
Gungeon.
shit about any spoiler. You ready? Okay, here's one for you. Bruce Willis, dead the whole time. Rosebud.
And
is a
Die Hard?
No, in The Kid.
Oh,
I'm trying to... Jack Sawyer and all the other... John Locke, dead the whole time, dude.
Wow, how did he write that cool song though?
Beetlejuice, dead the whole time.
not quite.
He's dead the whole time.
Beetlejuice is, yeah, but not Alec Baldwin
Oh my god.
That's true.
and his wife.
What is the Lament Configurum?
Oh, just don't, dude.
Don't-
Just fucking don't.
Don't what, though?
Just don't.
Apparently, by the way, I'm extremely cursed. I didn't realize, but, like...
Oh, then just press it a bunch. It's fine.
Yeah, there's these like kind of like talking pots. If you stand next to them, they remove the curse.
What?
Or they remove part of the curse.
That
You
you're
can
a
see-
liar. They give you curse.
No.
You liar. You almost
What?
have me.
Hey, somebody mentioned this before, Austin. And I don't know what the answer is, but did you do SEO optimization for Dumb Dog?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's the way you kind of just gotta go.
Yeah, no, like people are like, "Oh man, you're really gonna ruin your Google ability," and I'm just like,
Yeah, you know,
nah,
like those...
Who the fuck finds me by Googling?
That's the
like, when
thing,
does that
man.
ever happen?
Everybody in this... Well, not everybody, because we're smarter. But, like, a lot of people in this business like to pretend that we're, like, running a real business where shit like that matters. Or, like, you like, oh, I'm gonna make up a t-shirt, and then it's free advertising. You know, I'll just spend 25 bucks so a bunch of people that don't even know who I am will see my logo. You know? It ain't like that. Just show up, stream, and be funny.
Yep,
It's
you are not wrong.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Ooh,
Apparently-
networking.
Apparently, also, like, if you Google "dumb dog" without a space, I'm already like the third option.
Dude,
or
that's
something.
probably better
Ah.
SEO
So,
then.
yeah, it's just like not even a problem really.
And
My favorite thing, I tweeted about this, so this joke's already played out. But my favorite thing now is
Which Twitter
getting
account?
what? Shut up.
You should just merge them.
No, now that's an
absolutely.
idea.
That's an
Yeah.
idea that is, I believe, horrible.
No, that's marketing.
I don't know about that one. I get to run that by the partner manager. You're like, you think this is a good idea? The answer is no. No, but any email I get from Twitch now is just like with an exclamation point. Just, hey, dumb dog. It's every email. It's like, oh, that's nice.
Oh, I'm so dumb. By the way, also, are you playing in a Twitch Rivals event tomorrow?
I'm not.
I got invited, and then I looked at the parameters and went, "There's no way, dude."
Oh, you should have.
But
Sekiro, of course.
It's for Sekiro, and but then like the prize pool and the prize setup, I was like, there is literally no chance. It was like, who can beat the most bosses in 6 hours? And I was like, dude, I've killed like 3 bosses in that whole game.
Does it have to be different
Yeah,
bosses?
you are in a circumstance where like you're playing it very slowly. So.
Yes, I would get my ass beat.
It depends on who's in it though, because I don't know, like sometimes they just invite a lot of like personalities, but they usually throw in a couple of like speedrunners, and then
That's what those guys are gonna get the cash, dude.
right, like yeah, that's the problem with the.
I mean,
the
Chad,
start.
don't sweat it. By the way, I'm gonna be freaking live tomorrow. I'm just not gonna be live playing, dying in Sekiro. That's for
I
YouTube.
wanted to do the Toto one actually, but I don't know how like serious it is. Like if it's like an actual like, hey, we're inviting the 6K players or not. But
Oh, the Dodo one?
yeah.
Oh man.
But
I thought you said Toto.
Oh, now, dude, I'd be down
I
for that,
also
right?
thought you said Toto.
That's the Twitch Sings Rivals. Oh, dude, they should do a Twitch Sings Rivals.
They
when that
did.
comes out. No, but that was like only people who had beta access. So it was bullshit.
As opposed to most Twitch rivals where they invite just about anybody. Still got the hiccups, eh?
Forever and ever, babe.
I do want to do another Twitch Rivals soon, though, because I want just to get my new name out there, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude. SEO.
Also, I want to watch them say it and see if they laugh.
I just, like, I'm not mad about it, because, like, I think Twitch Rivals is cool. It didn't exist, like, a year ago. So, like, I'm for it in a big way. But also, I'm like, could you not maybe, like, sacrifice one of the League of Legends rivals and play something else, like maybe Isaac instead, for example?
I agree with you. I think that they need to do less serious rivals and more fun ones, because those are legitimately, like, fun to be in, and I'm sure more fun to watch.
Dude, that's why Stardew was cool. Even though I wouldn't have stood a chance, just the fact that they turned it into a competition is great.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to see a lot more like that. I think Sekiro was one of those, but it sucks with Sekiro because Dark Souls is a really popular speedrunning game.
Yeah.
So like, it's gonna have the problem of, I don't know who the big Sekiro streamers are right now.
I really need them to pay far too much money for games that don't have the audience to support it. But unfortunately, that was a dream collaboration that only happened 2 times in 2 different cities in the United States of America. Get it?
No, I didn't get it.
It's Champions of Fire.
Okay, I get it now. now I get it. If you catch me in a like the thing with Gungeon and some other roguelikes is that if you catch me in a moment where I'm making a decision, and that sentence is forfeit. I won't remember what you said.
Dude, I'm like the exact opposite. Like, for whatever reason, I play better when I don't think about the game at all. At least in stuff like this. This and Isaac. Like, I'm definitely gonna beat the Dragon.
Oh
No.
Yeah. What is this?
Oh yeah,
2000?
look!
No.
It's not automatic for me, okay?
Oh god. I got 683 casings.
Is that a lot?
Seems like a lot.
That's a lot.
I'll even go further to say, I might make it to the Lich. Which, at my skill level, is relatively is solid. Please? He's done it.
Oh, I had that. Whoops, forgot. I had the Ring of Miserly Protection, and I bought an item.
Malv, what was your favorite anecdote from Pittsburgh that you feel comfortable saying?
Oh, I don't know, probably just like how we activate things now.
Yeah, alright, so,
Excuse me?
Malv, anytime the boys get together, you never know what kind of wacky stuff they're gonna get into. This crazy son of a gun, he's doing what he does. He got himself a Pilsner. You know what he does? Takes the salt shaker, puts a little salt in it.
Just a little tap.
And we were like, what's that? And he's like, it's activated. You know, just activating the beer. So then for the rest of the night, he just kept activating.
What is that?
Oh! Sorry.
There is some like scientific thing, but when you put a little salt in it, it's a little extra fizzy. It does. You look at the bubbles. It increases bubbles. I'm not joking. This is a thing my grandpa did and my dad does. And by golly, I'm doing it too.
I fucking love this new character.
It's activated.
This gun does not fire.
What gun is it?
The dueling laser.
That is a gun with infinite ammo, but you have to charge it by using other guns.
Oh, interesting.
I am a trained brewer. No. I'm just telling you what my eyes see.
So for the rest of, excuse me, Ruka, you can't be up there. He was activating his drinks, and then sometimes he wouldn't look at his drink, and maybe like Kate, for example, would activate it for him with like a super activating agent, like a hot sauce, for example.
Salty and a hot sauce.
And the next day, I'll admit, I was pretty concerned by how hungover I thought you would be, because I was like, I've seen a mouth hangover to begin with, and it's like, I think you get them worse than average. And then I was like, he drank a lot of salted beer last night.
I mean, there's really not a lot of salt in the activation, but like I said, I had like, at that place, I had a lot of beer. The one GNT, thank you, by the way. And like a glass and a half of water. So that was just like me being dumb and not drinking water.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the rest
of
of the story, which is that when we got back to the hotel, we tried to give you water, and then when we looked behind us, you were already in the elevator and went up to your room. So
yeah, I don't remember that, so I don't think it actually happened.
I looked up activated beer, and it's not real. Wait, why do you think we're talking about it in such hurried tones?
I mean,
so Malf invented it this weekend.
Was the first beer activated or like the fourth beer? Because that I think changed.
It was like the third beer, I'd say.
Yeah, so I mean, we were at another place and had a couple beers. Didn't activate those, and then we went to this place, and then I had the thrill for the Prima Pills, 1996.
1996, by the way.
Yeah. And then I think once we moved to the second table, that's when I started activating.
It's a real
By the way,
thing.
the term itself, activated, I like made that up. But putting salt in like that's not a me invention, so I don't know.
I mean, it's not a you invention, but I would definitely say that you popularized it.
I'm down with that.
To the best of my knowledge, at least. I tried not to activate my beer because I mean I don't know, dude, chance a bunch of armchair like biologists. Well, yeah, there you go. But not false,
no.
but they're like it's an electrolyte, so it would probably help your hangover. Yeah, but it's also like a huge like dehydrator.
There's a link here. Seasoned advice. Why did my grandfather-in-law salt his beer?
My grandfather-in-law?
That's what this web page
What
says.
is a grandfather-in-law? It's the grandfather of your spouse? I'm sorry, that's not a real thing. That's just an old stranger.
I'm just reading the article, but one of the answers says, I can think of several reasons why you might salt a beer. Salt's natural flavor enhancer.
Excuse me, Ruka.
Reduces perceived bitterness, so overly hoppy beer would taste less bitter. The salt crystals may nucleate bubble formation, giving the beer more head. That's exactly...
Dude, I love head.
That's
like
what
that.
right?
Oh.
That's what I was under the impression of.
Dude, I love the idea that instead of calling it activating it, you could call it a nucleation.
Yeah. Science. There's a thing in Newfoundland? Yeah, I don't know.
Everything's a thing in Newfoundland, though.
Well, it's just like Sip Your Friends. You know, people didn't believe me, but it's a thing whether you believe it or not. People salt their beer. I'm sorry. Get with the program.
Squad stream up, but my run's getting out of hand here.
Get activated.
So yeah, he was having some activated drinks. And then for the rest of the weekend, we were like, you know, we were activating everything.
Yeah.
No salt on hand, put a little sugar in your beer as an activated beer. Put some pepper in there as activated.
Yeah.
It's like a really bad version of icing someone.
We have
I feel
fun
like.
here. That's the thing.
What is that? But
Alright. Flawless coming up. Watch this, chat.
I don't know what this is.
No! I'm alive, but I ruined my flawless on the dragon, dude.
Dragon. Regular dragon.
I don't know how to do all
Way.
that stuff. You know, when you do the punch-out thing against the rat? Like, I want to do the punch-out thing, but I don't know how you do the punch-out thing. If anything, I'd probably be better at the punch-out thing than I am at the regular game.
This is a key in the store on the second floor, and you buy it. And
Yeah, but it's like 1,000 things.
yeah, so you gotta not spend your money until then.
Yeah, for like 20 runs in a row.
No, you can get it every run.
How?
Don't get hit, bitch.
Okay, I mean,
Wow.
you know... Why?
You get more money.
No, but I mean, like, why'd you call me a bitch, though?
Well,
Why does anything happen in this world?
Dude, I don't know. What happened this weekend? People getting
How was
real
your weekend, Mel?
nihilistic.
a good weekend. Went to Josh's wedding. About it.
I'm pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say pissed off, but I was a little rankled by the fact that you guys went to Denny's without us.
Well, okay, here's the thing. We did say the night before we were gonna try to go to Denny's.
Yeah, but why not just wait like an hour instead of going earlier than you had to?
We actually, like, I mean, there was a lot of chatter.
I mean, the checkout for the hotel is at noon. Why would you leave any time before the hotel forces you to leave? You're not getting your money's worth.
We were awake and ready to get some breakfast. to
Yeah,
deal with
but what you didn't consider was mine and my wife's feelings. Because we're on PST, dude. So, like, if you want us to meet at 10:30 for breakfast, our brain is like, that's 7:30 a.m. I'm not getting up at 7:30 to go to friggin' Denny's. Maybe to go to
Well-
Vermonti Bros.
You know what they say.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. I mean, it does suck because it was really good.
Dude, I mean, I believe you. Then later, we're like, okay, let's go get our own lunch. I don't want to eat at the hotel restaurant for the 5th time. We tried to cross the road, and there was a big sign that said, don't you fucking cross here. It's illegal. So then we just had to walk back to the hotel, because there's literally no way to get across the street unless you have a car. So we just called an Uber and went to the airport. It's like, you're not, in that part of the country, you're not allowed to walk. Do they have that in Texas, Austin, where it's just like literally it's a big road and there's just no sidewalks? I'm not talking about the interstate, by the way.
I mean, I don't know. I don't go downtown often.
I mean, I assume downtown would have like sidewalks. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Here was like there's a sidewalk, and then the sidewalk ends, and we were just walking on like grass, and then it's like, do not go in here. If you're not in a 2-ton vehicle with 4 wheels, just don't go here. It's not for you.
You should just
But just buy a car.
Yeah.
I'll just buy a car so I can go to Chipotle. It's kind of why we bought our car, to be fair, but
To go to Chipotle.
well, you know. I was just like, there's like a war on pedestrians, dude.
Here we go.
Forget the war on Christmas, which is also very real, so don't forget it, but
What? What? Why would they do that?
Who hates Christmas?
dude, Starbucks, me.
Starbucks loves it. They come out with their like Christmas blend of coffee.
When do you think they come up with the Christmas plans?
Like,
They
what do
probably
you
do
mean
it in
come
like
up with
June, right? Like
10 years ago.
well,
Like,
yeah.
they do different ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every year. Sometimes they're like, hey, here's a Christmas blend from Peru. Here's a Christmas blend from the Dominican Republic.
That was what is it?
What's the difference?
What? Yeah.
Different beans.
Different beans, dude. You heard them.
Different beans.
Sometimes they might put a little peppermint in there.
Doubtful.
Maybe
Now,
some nutmeg.
what's your streaming plan now that you're a streamer? Your schedule. That's the word.
Oh, I'm done. Like today was it.
Oh, that you got it for retiring?
Dude, that's a
Um,
great idea. Then
It's
just go
never
back
gonna
to
top today.
work tomorrow. Just be like, I'm going full time. I thought about it. Wasn't really for me. Thanks for the 1,200 subs. That's so good.
That's really good.
It's just a shame
Now
you can
we're
only do
doing-
it, 2 or 3 times before people will catch on.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can go way more than that. There's always new people.
This guy, I never seen this guy before. I kill him now.
Who is it?
It's
Your
basically.
Wow!
Malf comes from a very stable home environment, so I knew the joke was okay.
What about people in chat who don't know their dad?
Well, I can't base my life based on what chat wants to hear, dude. Top right, by the way. I died on hell, but that's a victory as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Wow.
What does this guy want?
I mean, dying on it is pretty good. Considering I do like 1 Gungeon run every 6 months, it's not that bad.
Not bad.
Okay, so while they're playing for a couple more minutes, chat, Sekiro will not be out until tomorrow. It's the downside of variety is that I can't just sit on my ass and have like a backlog of 50 episodes for each series, because I have to spend more time thinking about what I'm actually playing, you know? So it'll be back, but it's going to be a while. Well, I mean, it's going to be till tomorrow.
By the way, chat's yelling at me because I apparently forgot the rat key. You just put money into it. It goes down to 115. Is the minimum.
Really?
Yeah, you just keep buying it until you get it down to 115.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like $9.99 every time.
What?
I've literally never purchased it.
My run's just getting getting out of hand, right?
Is Terraria happening tomorrow? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about Mouth anymore being late.
Malf was never late, dude.
No, I know. I'm
You
just
know
saying.
who you, I know you're just
It's true.
spitballing, but you know who you gotta worry about.
But what if I pull the like, hey, I'm a big shot now, so it's like I just show up a half hour late.
Well, if you sing the song, I'll be all right.
What song?
Gotta
No, you had to be
Yeah.
a big shot, didn't you?
William Joel.
I don't know why I'm singing it like Count Dracula, but
We should also say, like, congratulations to Dan for beating the Nameless King today.
Right?
Like, I know.
Did you see the clip?
I did not see the clip, but I'm proud of him.
There's one clip of him before he beat him, and he literally got him down to 1 HP.
oh no, the Dark Souls classic.
Yeah. And then Dan died. It's good, but yeah.
You want to make a lot of people in chat mad
Sure.
really easily. Just say Sekiro is a Dark Souls game.
See,
Isn't it though?
And Dark
Dude.
Souls game.
here's the thing. They're different, but it is.
It is. It just is.
It's just that they had the precedent of making 3 Dark Souls games that were exactly the same, except for one of them, where they'd lower your health every time you died. But it is different. I mean, that's the thing. It's different and it's the same, right? Like, it is different, but it's also the same.
It's like just because the combat system is different and then the leveling system is different, literally everything else in the game is the same.
Well,
Every other aspect
I
of
wouldn't,
the game.
as always, I wouldn't go that far.
What else is different?
There's no bonfires.
Yes, there are.
No, they're sculptors' idols.
Okay, see, I already feel like I've won this
And they're
argument.
blue.
There's no Estus flasks.
Okay, yeah,
Instead, there's a healing gourd.
How do you upgrade that healing gourd? Different than Dark Souls, right?
Well, yeah,
Seeds.
instead of getting Estus shards, you get gourd seeds.
Uh-huh.
The camera mostly works and you can platform. That's different. Sometimes you get stuck in the corner, but, you know. There's no Moonlight Greatsword, I think, but no spoilers, please. I'm not that far in. Yeah, no
You never
character creation. How do you feel about that?
Saves me time.
What? That's true.
It's
Hold on.
just true.
What are we playing next? Oh, dude, the golf club.
Golf club.
Golf club.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Look, I mean, I could dumpster this
I-
one. I don't mind.
I beat the Lich
Really?
King 3 times already.
All right, let's do it. See you in 3 minutes.
Yeah, dude, I know, right?
Robert.
Hi,
Robert.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Robert.
How's it going?
Dude, Robert, when I was in Pittsburgh, I went way out of my way
Okay.
to go to probably the Northeast's most reputable sandwich place plus deli.
Ooh,
It's called
okay.
the Monty Brothers.
Okay.
I had the pastrami sandwich,
Oh!
and it was delicious.
Oh, I believe it, dude.
But I was waiting for you to catch on to what I was trying to get across with the joke, which is that it was a shot across the bow towards Katz's Delicatessen, which I did not make an effort to visit when I was in New York.
You were attempting to rustle my jimmies, as it were.
I was attempting to make you super butthurt.
Right, yes. No, I'm very angry about it. Yeah. No,
Mad,
that's very frustrating.
Bro.
You should visit Cats, but I mean, you know, if it's a place where they're actually making, you know, the hot pastrami in house, then it's gonna be good.
Dude, it was good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna. You're gonna have a nice hot stinky poop, but it's gonna be good. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn the webcam on. How about that?
Also,
nobody's sitting beside me right now.
No, hey. It was the sandwich was like $8.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty cheap, dude.
How thick was the sandwich?
It was way too
thick. Yeah.
But I mean, it was also great. But like,
dude,
on my picture, you can't really tell. But on Kate's picture, you can tell. It was like, I don't know. I'm trying to.
It's gonna be good.
It was probably 4 inches tall, maybe even taller.
Yeah, no, it's messed up because they said that's the smallest sandwich. You can get one with like double meat, and they got all these other double bangers.
Yeah, they were like,
Right.
"You want to add bacon to your pastrami sandwich?" And I was like, "Nah,
Oh,
you know, I thought
that
about it,
sounds
but like,
intense.
maybe, nah, you know, I don't need it." Then when it came out, it was fucking 4 inches tall, and I went, "Are you crazy?" Oh,
well,
sorry.
that's actually perfect because next time you're in New York, then you get to have cats and
Yeah, next
compare.
time.
Do you want to make the game? I'm just killing the literal.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
I'm still loading it.
I did say it wrong.
Classic. Are we doing Golf It?
This is Golf Club
Golf Club.
Love of golf.
2019.
Okay, hold on. I opened the wrong one.
It's not like a big problem, but I did see that.
Yeah.
To lobby. Fight to lobby.
Boss armor's a cool.
Oh, dude,
mechanic.
add Rob to the squad, too. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Squad,
Squad it up,
dude.
baby.
Squad.
I just hope you know, probably like adding people to the squad, this is not for you, this is for chat. There's like, it's probably like 50 subs worth of work. So.
I hate that that's going to work. And I know it is.
Just like for the good of the squad, you know.
Right.
Top
Squad.
right, by the way. Oh, thank you. Really, thanks. I appreciate it.
Sweet.
Really appreciate it. I sent you the invite I sent you both invites, by the way.
I'm coming.
I have
I
accepted.
Alt F4'd my Gungeon run as right as I shot the lich in the face.
Dude.
Easy rares, dude.
Some guy in chat was like, "No, it isn't." Yeah.
My controller's not plugged in.
Now that man, you can't deny that he is sharp.
I mean, he's right. I can't.
Yeah.
You know.
He's caught on.
Here's the thing: is work is the value of work is not determined by the amount of effort. It's determined by the value it provides to other people.
Exactly.
You know which philosopher said that?
Your mom.
James Woods.
Michael B. Jordan.
Thought it was Descartes.
Jordan B. Aquinas.
Dude, by the way,
Yeah.
when I went to Pittsburgh, I was comforted. It's gonna sound ridiculous, but I was comforted by the fact that there were hipsters there. Because the first place we went to, I looked at the beer list, and there was a beer named after a Soren Kierkegaard quote that said, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it can only be lived forwards." And I went, "My people, this is." And then when I tried to order it, I went, "I'll have the one the life goes backwards one." And she's like, "Oh, the IPA." And I'm like, "Yeah, you got me."
You'll fucking love Williamsburg. You'd have a great
Dude,
time.
I don't like Long Island.
What about the iced teas? Dude,
Yeah,
I should mention 2 things. Malf, congratulations.
Thank you, Robert.
Well,
Yeah,
Josh
I'm excited
is the
for
one
you.
who got married, but
Well,
Josh.
and then I would say for Josh, who is not here, congratulations to him as well.
Ah.
How was the wedding? Was it fun?
you kind of missed it. Like, not the wedding. You weren't invited.
Well, I mean,
specifically.
well, you also didn't invite me on segment 1.
That's
so
true.
That's I was double not invited.
Guess only
Feels
2
bad.
significant things happened last weekend.
Wait,
What's the other one?
Dumb dog.
Do not
Did I
equate
Oh, yeah, I
your name
forgot.
change as the same as Josh getting married to the love
I mean,
of his life.
Well,
it would
I
feel
don't know,
really
'cause
weird.
Kristen had to change her name.
That's true. It was just a glorified name change.
Malf, why did you make Louis C.K.?
Hold up. Join party match. There we go. Never had to be on this end of it.
Jess is not dead. She's in the other room. We actually have a baby on board today.
Oh, Dennis's
in the
baby?
house. Yeah, he's over. He walks around now and stuff, and he likes throwing shit off of tables. It's great.
Like actual shit, or just like
Well, I mean, I don't. If you put some shit in front of him, yeah, he'd probably sling it.
would he do it at you though, or does he like you?
Dude, you should put some hamburgers in front of him. Get him a job at McDonald's.
That's Galaxy Brain.
We were just at a. Well, I just want to say, like, just generally East Asian food court,
Okay, yeah, understood.
and he was enjoying eating some pickled radishes.
Dude, I didn't eat a pickled radish until I was like 20.
Yeah, he loved them, man. He was chewing them up, and he was tossing some of them onto the floor. Because what he'll do is he'll grab something, and he'll, like, go to hand it to you. And if you don't take it, then he'll just put his hand to the side and just drop it.
Shit, dude. Turns out, I am a baby.
I hate to be that guy.
Oh no, controller
My
doesn't work.
controller's not working.
Dude,
Oh, no.
I hate to say it, just go Kibi M.
Mm.
It takes a second to get used to, but the stroke
It's good.
is fine.
It's so good. It's better actually.
Plus, like, it would probably do you good to like lose for once.
All right, 12-footer.
Dude, by the way, I've been fucking all weekend. I have
Like
been
how-
ripping dingers
Oh, dude.
okay.
just
Jeez.
nonstop.
You ripped your dinger off because
I
you've been
ripped it
rocking so
right
much?
off. Oh, dude. Well, I mean, you guys know Jess.
Oh,
right?
MLB. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Am
Dude,
I
it's so
supposed to
good.
know
For the par.
It's very
that
good.
way? It's so good.
Oh, let's go.
Way to
So
drop
good.
That putt.
It's a great
I
game.
got you.
That's a lot of fun.
You know what's annoying?
I got called up into the majors.
Oh, dude, congratulations.
I know.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's annoying is that I went to Pittsburgh on Thursday. Now, every day, Google serves me alerts about the ongoing saga of the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know if it's like Google in the back end is like, this guy cares about sports and his location data said he was here. So sometimes my phone will be like, "Meow, meow," and then I'll like look at it and it's like, the Pirates are up 8-5 on the Reds. And I'm like, okay. I took a stinky shit this morning. Who cares? Like,
Dude, how do you do this? Sorry.
I believe in you, Austin. You got this. Is that Pirates baseball?
yes,
Fucking
Yeah.
baseball.
they're a baseball team.
Hell yeah.
They play at PNC Park, voted
Nice.
the best stadium in Major League Baseball.
What is like Pittsburgh's signature food? Like, what's their thing?
Iron City Light.
Is it Scrapple?
Dude, here's the there was at the wedding there was a big fucking cookie table.
After the first hole.
There were literally like 1,200 cookies on it, and Josh told me that the wife's mother cooked every single one of the fucking
hole number
cookies.
2.
That's a staggering amount of cookies. And then one of my friends came back and was like, you know, this is other Mike. He was like, "Hey, did you know the cookie table is it's a Pittsburgh tradition? Like every time there's a wedding, there's like cookies and takeaway boxes so that you can take cookies home with you." And I was like, "Yeah."
Really?
Well, I was like, "Yeah, dude, I bet." Good one. You must think I'm some kind of fucking idiot. And then like Josh's dad came over and was like, "Hey, there's a cookie table over there. You know, it's a Pittsburgh tradition. If you want, we even got boxes there. You should take a few cookies with you." And I was like, "All right."
How are the cookies?
I only had a few. They were pretty good though.
They're decent,
hell yeah.
yeah.
I just didn't
Wow.
eat many because I had like, you know, a staggering amount of food at the buffet style dinner.
For the birdie.
I believe
It
it.
was good.
Dude, it was good.
Was it worth $90?
Or, I don't know. I wasn't paying for it. It was worth
Worth
zero.
90 of Josh's dollars.
Absolutely true, dude.
You know, I never understood that. Like, if it, you know, if I were going to a wedding
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, you know, if you don't mind chipping in for the plates," I'd do that. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You're absolutely preaching to the converted. And we're going to be slandered for it, but I was looking it up in an Isaac episode that's probably gone live, and it's like the average cost of a wedding in the U.S. is like $27,000.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So there were maybe like 150 people at the wedding. Each one was getting like $80 a plate. You know, that's a lot of money.
It is.
If everybody just paid 50 or $60, like,
Or they could just not overcharge for literally everything.
Well,
How will they
industry.
make money, Austin?
yeah,
Well, I don't
you're
know,
going
like
through, catering services and shit.
that's
right?
like a buffet meal at a hotel where they like, you know, take your plates and clean up after you for you. Like $80 is expensive, but it doesn't seem like insanely expensive.
Yeah, but it's the fact that like it's like the plates are probably like $5 a plate. So not even the food, just the plate.
That's yes.
Well, you're also
fair.
You're paying for the labor too, right? Like, because I assume they had like the catering people there as well.
Yeah,
you
what
know,
should mess with
service
you is
guys.
that like the $80 might actually be a deal for renting the room as well.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that might be like the preferred price.
True.
And yeah, $80 is expensive, but it's a wedding. You know, like I'm not going to a wedding every day. You know.
I'm just telling you,
should.
man. Like if
Spend $27,000.
no, I mean I agree, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like
No, the father of the bride does it, guys. Don't worry.
does the cookie table?
I'll-
I'm kind of with you. I mean, I was looking it up, and you know, dinner is like
4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
it's expensive for sure. I was also looking up the average cost of the open bar. The open bar is like $3,500 or $3,000 on average.
Right.
And I was like, dude, like if Kate and I do a 100-person wedding, yeah, we'll pay for the meals and the open bar, but we're killing it. Like if I got invited to somebody's wedding and they were like, it's a cash bar, and it would be awesome if you, instead of buying us like a rice cooker, you gave us like $50 for the meal, I would be like, dude, that seems like a great deal.
Dude, I would do a potluck wedding. That'd be
My
sick.
brother did that, and it was
Oh.
the sickest shit.
That sounds great.
Dude,
yeah.
see? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd be super into that.
like it's great too because you can make something you like. So
Mhm.
if everybody else brings a stinker, you're like, well, at least I got this sweet meatloaf.
You have to have a good family environment though, because like, what if one of the people made a dish that was like super good, and then like somebody else made a dish and they thought it was super good, but it didn't. Like people were like, any more of those Swedish meatballs? And then, well, there's potato salad over there. Like, well, no, I know. I see it. It's full.
All right.
I
I
ain't passing on potato salad.
I'll eat a potato salad, but I gotta tell you, if you're putting a couple of spoonfuls of sugar in it, I'm out.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
I'm out.
I understand. It's
I
just
don't like sweet
expensive.
potato salad.
Dude, like a wedding in general, it's just like crazy expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the flowers, the music, gifts for every table, you know. I will say, and this is going to sound rude to Josh, but I don't mean it in that way whatsoever. Multiple times throughout the day, Cade and I like looked at each other and we're like, man, I'm really glad we didn't do this. Because like, it's just like, I mean, not just the price, but then I was like, dude, if it would have been awkward for us. Like we're not really that kind of couple, I think. Where, you know, for Josh and Kristen, they're very like open, like public people. They're like they're celebrating their love and their whole family's there. Like this is awesome. But I was like, man, like a half hour of that is enough. And then after that, like leave me alone to start my new life.
There we go. That's
No, honestly, I'm completely with you.
I don't really want to do like I don't want to dance in front of the like 150 of my family members, and then also dance with my mom in front of 150 family members. Like, just doesn't really appeal to me that much. And
Yeah,
if you're into it, that's cool, dude. But
dude.
I'm not.
And like I know that this is like sort of a false equivalence here, but like, you know, if you're spending $27,000 on the wedding, I'd rather you just give me the $27,000. You know what I mean? Like I put a down payment on a house or something.
Well, the wedding, it's all like you know.
No, you can't.
Well, if you live in the middle of nowhere, you can. Yeah.
It's like, you know, sure, Josh spent, you know, for me to be at his wedding, for me and Kate, he probably spent like $200 or $300. But then we got them a gift, and like, you know, I'm not saying we're even, But like it's like a weird. It's a ceremony where you both turn money into things for other people, but don't really talk about it afterwards. That's not the point of the event. It's just like that's an ancillary thing that happens as well.
Yeah. I feel you.
I like weddings, but I definitely don't like. This might be too real. I'm sorry in advance, but
all right.
I definitely don't like the fact that I only have a 50% chance of having a wedding.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm not so sure I understand that.
You know, because
if I bring home a lady, everything's good. But if I bring home, you see what I mean?
Is there an equal chance that you bring home a lady and a dude?
All right, see now you don't need to bring math.
Well, I'm a stats oriented sort of guy, and you said 50%, so I see. It's not that it's illegal; it's that your family would be less.
There'd be a lot less family there, yeah.
Right,
understood, yes.
But on the bright side, you get to know which part of your family you
I already know.
he knows.
Yeah.
I got an invite list already in my head.
There you go. Perfect.
It's got 3 names on it.
Dude.
Dude, I've cut out a great majority of my family already, so I'm with you.
Dude, that's 3 people? That's like the ideal wedding.
Right?
For real.
Nice pot.
I'd be down with that.
Plus, think about how much you'll save on catering.
Dude, yeah, that's only like $300.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you know if Kate ever thought of being a caterer?
Dude, and I actually sometimes she's like, you know, if we like retire, we should open like some kind of cafe or something. So maybe she does have desires of being a caterer.
Cafe DNA.
I don't think so. No.
Perfection. I was thinking after retirement to start an oyster farm. Would that be fun? Yeah.
Dude, but you're screwed.
Are you
right?
gonna like?
Wait, no. They already have Bubba Gump shrimp. You could be Bubba Gump oysters.
Perfect. Yeah. But no, actually, even better, Bobby Gump oysters.
Nope.
Even better, Donald Trump oysters.
Even better.
Hey, 100 for the round.
Donald Trump Tower.
Donald Trump steaks.
Okay, time to concentrate
forgot what I was saying.
on sticking this green.
Kate.
Caterer.
Being a caterer.
That's
catering
right.
Service.
But you should go to Primanti's. It's good, dude.
Yeah, you'd like it.
I now
I'd
see
totally
why.
do it.
Now it makes sense to me why Josh
Looking good.
likes eating spaghetti in a sandwich because they put all sorts of weird shit in there. But actually,
do they have pasta sandwiches?
I don't think so. But they put fries in it, which is like, what's the difference, right? But it's good.
I mean, yeah.
That's
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
The British do that. They call it chip buddies.
So I have a long and meandering anecdote that Mike has already heard, but I promise it goes somewhere. But you just gotta give it a minute, okay? So the first day we were in Pittsburgh was on Friday. Oh, hello, Josh, by the way, in chat. Hello.
Oh, hey, Joshua.
Hi,
I said it
Josh.
earlier. But congratulations, bud.
That's Josh.
Enjoy your... Are you doing a honeymoon? Is he doing a honeymoon?
Yeah, they're going to Japan tomorrow.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Wow, copying you, I see.
I know, dude.
You guys
It's
going to
like-
a love hotel?
First, I got married, then he gets married. I go to Japan, he goes to Japan. I start a Twitch channel, he starts a Twitch channel.
Maybe he'll go bald.
Dude, honestly, from looking at Josh's relatives, I think he's safe.
He's good to go.
I think he's totally fine. Josh, your family is good looking. Like, don't take it the weird way. They're just, you got good stock. Like, your parents...
Okay, now I'm taking it the weird.
Dude, his parents, they're like in their probably like mid 50s or early 50s. Like Pops he's a good looking 53-year-old man.
He got you
Freaking
too.
right.
That's
To
what
be doubly...
This one.
dude.
To be doubly weird, like, Josh is a good looking dude. So
I mean,
you're going to have...
you can't say that yet.
I mean, I think you can say that, right? Josh
You
is
can't
okay
say
with
that anymore.
You can't say that anymore. He's married.
Good point. Yeah, fair.
But actually, in keeping with Pops stories, so like the first day I was in Pittsburgh on Friday, I woke up, and it's not. We weren't in Pittsburgh. We were in a suburb outside of Pittsburgh. I don't want to slander the city. I'm very spoiled. I expect to be able to like walk out and within like half a mile get coffee.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Preferably a lot less than half a mile. But, so especially because I'm staying in a hotel. So we get out of I get out of the hotel. It's like noon, and Kate's still asleep because we're on PT time. And I go down to the lobby. Coffee shop's closed, of course. Why would a coffee shop be open past noon, right? Like,
course. Yeah.
All the people in the hotel that are on vacation must have they got their coffee hours ago. You know, why would I want a coffee 1 minute past
Who needs that?
12? So then I was like, that's fine. There's a Starbucks in the other hotel. So I walked like, you know, a few hundred meters to the other hotel. That Starbucks also closed. You know why? Closes at noon.
Clean drive.
Why? You know.
You don't need coffee after noon.
I
Right?
don't even know why they sell anything after noon. I already have got everything I need by 11:59 every single day. So that coffee shop is closed.
Oxygen.
Dude, close it up. Water?
Didn't sound right.
You could buy a beer in the hotel lobby at any time, by the way. Coffee? Not possible. Well, we're not even halfway there, Robert.
Well, I was gonna say Boston's the same way.
Yes,
Everything's
it
fucking
did
Yeah.
remind me a lot of Boston in this sense,
Yeah.
actually. So
Last
then,
call at
like,
10 p.m.
well, I
For real.
Googled, like, you know, coffee shop near me, and there was a Starbucks at the Target that was across the street. Unfortunately, the street was apparently the interstate. So I started to walk from the hotel with the closed Starbucks to try to get to the closed Starbucks, to try to get to the Starbucks that's inside the Target across the street. I get to the end of the road, and it's just like, you can't cross here. It's illegal. So I'm all right. I guess I'm fucked then. I walked back into the hotel, and their restaurant was just closing, but they were like, okay, like, come on in, table for one, loser, and, you know, here's your coffee. Then, like, later, I was leaving. I don't know anybody in this godforsaken town, but I see a dude in cargo shorts that's, he's pushing, like, a trolley full of refreshments into the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
And
Decent little
all he says in passing, doesn't even look at me, was like, hey, you ever hear about this guy Northernlion? And then I turned and looked at him, fully expecting to be shot in the stomach, like John Lennon. And I looked, and it was Josh's dad. And I went, hey, what's up? And he just kept walking. Just, like,
so
did not stop
badass.
for a second. Yeah.
It's like walking away from an explosion.
Well, you didn't answer his question.
It's true. And then apparently he was just like, you know, when he was talking to the other guys later that day, he was just like, I mean, I didn't want to stop and chat. I got stuff to do. It's a refreshing attitude for the nation's golden generation, to be honest. Instead of trying
the
to...
only person you related to there was a boomer. I mean, I understand.
Dude, exactly correct.
No, but straight up, Pop Smith is a great dude.
Dude, he gave us
Is
a
it-
bunch of his homebrew.
I was gonna say it was like actually phenomenal.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I believe it. He's always so positive on Twitter.
It's
Nice
positive
guy.
in real life. It's
He
messed
is
up.
believe
positive
it.
in real life.
Oh,
He came up and sat beside me, and we started talking about stuff, and he's just like, I felt like, wow.
He and Josh were threatening to kick each other's asses for like half an hour ago.
Yeah, but Josh started it.
Josh
so-
did start it, but he was like, you know, Josh was like, I'll beat your ass, old man. And then Pops was like, you know, you think I can't do it anymore? I've done it before. I'll do it again. And then Josh was like, you're old as dirt, old man.
You're old as dirt. And he's
I
like,
can
you
hear
know
him
what?
say it in his voice too.
I'll give you that one.
That's funny. Every once in a while, like every couple of months, I'll tweet something and I'll get a reply from Pop Smith, and it's always something nice and wholesome. Makes me feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That guy.
He DM'd me. It is a great story. It's very me, I think. He DM'd me like 3 months before the wedding and was like, please phone me. It's about the hotel. And I was offended that he DM'd me. Not because I don't respect him or anything, but I was like, come on, dude. Like, I know I'm still a kid in your eyes, but I can book a hotel room. Like, I'm capable of that. So then I talked to Josh about it. And Josh was like, yeah, apparently it's no big deal. And then, apparently it was a big deal because everybody else got complimentary chocolate and candy in their room.
Oh.
Yep. And
And-
2 cookies.
And we didn't get anything, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice going.
got a-
They always want to grow up so fast. They don't even know.
But I was like, yes, an adequate price to pay for, like, not making a phone call. I still think I came out just about even.
I mean, you also did kind of dick moved him and went above his head instead of talking to
I
him.
didn't go above his head. I respected his time more than I respect Josh's.
Fair.
You don't respect Josh's time.
Not really.
Yeah, it's not a high bar to meet.
Oh, sorry, I forgot he's still here.
This one for the par.
He kept saying, like, you know, he was, like, very effusive with his thank yous for, like, going to Pittsburgh. This is such a long trip. I was like, dude, just sat down and watched a couple movies. It's not that hard. And he was like, just accept the thank you, but I refuse. You know what's
Sounds
hard
like
is dealing
very-
with him every other Monday for 7 years. And I never got a thank you for that. Always just thank you for getting on an airplane. Big deal.
Definitely, I can understand why he interrupts you all the time now.
Yeah, I've been
I
talking.
I hear this guy screaming, and he sounds really far away. But I guess this is Josh in Pittsburgh right now. I hear him all the way down here.
You guys got anecdotes? How was your weekend, Rob?
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, it's good. What did we do? Oh, we went
How
to
many
Hot Pot
waffles?
over the weekend. You know,
Hot pot.
place. Yeah, it was fun. It was just me and Jess this time, and we did it. You know, we did the better thing, which is we paced ourselves by getting only like 3 plates at a time. Because the first couple of times we went there, we would just like, oh yeah, I'll have the beef, the chicken, yeah, fuck it, get some yams, why not? Yeah, get some of the lotus, why not? You know, some other shit. And then, you know, it comes and you're just like, oh my god, they're gonna charge us so much if we don't eat this. We have to eat this now. So it's a good time. And then Rip Dingers, dude. Mad Dingers.
Rob,
What's up?
you just shoot an 11 there?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I hit it into the water about 7 times.
I'm just gonna be honest, Ryan. I'm beating you in a control scheme I've never used before. That's not.
Dude, it's a hard course, man.
Not really.
In many ways, is maybe the hardest course.
All
Here it
right.
comes 1-1.
Yo, dude. Now that I have peer pressure on my side, can I convince any of you to take a trip down to Disney World this year?
Probably not.
That's in Florida, right?
Nice.
It's correct, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Got
not.
Gators there, brah.
Yeah.
They do have gators there, but we're gonna meet up with Justin
Yeah.
and Babs,
Yeah.
and Dennis and Nat might come down too.
Who the hell's
know?
Nat? Nat King Cole?
Yeah, exactly. Nat King Cole's
Dude,
come back.
okay,
from the
I'm
grave.
in. Tell me
Right?
more.
I would love to hang out with all of the boys. It's just I
Mhm.
only get like 1 trip a year. So
Disney World is a great option, is all I'm
but
saying.
it's always like, hey, this place that I'm at or will be going, you guys should all come. There's
Well,
never
yeah, 'cause
like
it's a lot easier.
There's never a period where we all talk about it and we're like, let's find a place that works for everybody. It's always like, just piggyback on this thing I'm already doing.
I mean, in this particular case, it was like, it's technically a family vacation for me, but the thing is,
You
none
go
of the
to Florida
kids...
every year.
Well, yeah, but like, none of the family or the kids are actually going to go to the parks, so it's going to be me and Jess in there alone.
Why aren't they
So-
going to go to the park?
I don't know. I guess they just decided not to, which is weird. I don't know.
I mean, you're in
I don't know.
Florida.
I told this
Yeah.
I told this anecdote the other day because we were talking about Disney World, and I've been to Disney World I think 5 times. It used to be like a family trip we'd take like once every couple years, and every time I went, I liked it less.
Really?
So yeah, it just got less and less fun. I just don't think I'm a big amusement park guy.
Have you
And
been...
then, so once the magic and like the childlike
Right.
wonder wore off, it was just like I want to ride any of these rides.
You know
have
what
you
I...
been to Universal? Sorry, yeah,
Dude, no,
Universal and
that's-
Islands of Adventure.
Universal is my jam.
It's the dopeness. Like
All
that's
the-
the main reason I go down there.
All the rides and none of the perceived danger. Instead of being like, we're going to drop you from like 200 feet in the sky and then pretend it's about the Incredibles somehow. Universal Studios is like getting a DeLorean. We'll play you a 3D movie and shake your ass around a little bit.
Hell yeah.
They
That's
didn't-
I'm gonna spend most of the time in Universal and Islands because those parks are fucking awesome.
I love
Great.
Universal Studios.
Yeah, it's great. Have you been there, Austin, to those parks,
Hell,
or
I've
just
never
Disney
been to
World?
Universal, no, just Disney.
Oh, dude, see that's why you lost the magic, is because the Disney is really more of a kids park, and like Universal and Islands are as well, but you know there's shit for adults.
Come to Wonderland.
Dude, Wonderland is pretty sick as well.
And now this
Yeah,
it might
but-
be open now. We had the biggest and fastest and superest coaster. It's like the Yukon Gold or something.
They're always pushing the envelope to the extremes. You know,
That's what you gotta do.
They used to just have Top Gun. That was the scariest ride, and it also gave you like everlasting neck injuries. And I was like, I can live with that. And then they started building the behemoths and the leviathans, and now they're going even bigger than that. And I'm like, dude, just give me the Ireland special. I'll ride Dragonfire 8 times in one day. I don't care.
I don't
Yeah,
like
but
roller
Leviathan,
coasters, though.
Dude, me either. I hate roller coasters. That's why Universal and Islands are great.
I thought
'Cause
they
like
had a
Ryan
bunch
said-
of roller coasters.
No, they have like 2 big roller coasters, and the rest are like, you know, rides where, like Ryan said, it's like all VR and shit or AR, and it's, you know, it's nice and simple.
You would never actually perceive yourself as being in any danger at all.
Yeah.
But you're out of the
I'm telling you, man.
That's a good-
Come down, July.
Dude, Universal's pretty good, but check this out. There's one in California. Just go to that one.
Yeah. Do they have Islands of Adventure there, though?
They have Disney California Adventure, which has a Guardians of the
know.
Galaxy ride. Austin. They'll probably play you some classic rock.
That is
Mouth you in, we're going to Universal. They're going to California Adventure, dude.
Only if we road trip it.
That's a long ride for you guys. I mean, it's like a 20-hour drive for us, but
road trip down to Florida. Take a couple days.
that's absurd. Dude, I will say, Mouth, I rode either or both Behemoth and Leviathan. When
Yeah,
Kate,
I know. I was there.
No, I skipped out on those because I was a baby. But I did ride them when Kate was in Toronto. I was in Toronto with Kate. So she didn't have a roller coaster buddy. So I was like, I hate this, but I'm going to do it. The whole way up the roller coaster, I mean, it's like it's a super coaster. It's probably not the biggest in North America, I'm sure, but it's probably top 10. And like the whole ride up, I was just like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I literally like could not speak. Kate was like, isn't this fun? Like, look at the view. And I was like, she tells the story all the time too. But she's like, you said like, don't talk to me. Like, these might be my last few moments like on Earth, essentially. And I don't want to. It's not like I'm being rude. It's just literally I'm afraid for my safety at this present moment.
I mean, honestly, I'm with you.
No, bro. So the thing is, if you go to Wonderland, I will never go to Wonderland ever again without buying like the fast pass or whatever.
Yeah.
It is $100 like extra dollars, which I know is crazy. It's messed up, but you actually get to go on more than 2 roller coaster rides because sometimes the wait is literally 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I hate to say it because it is like, it's not a scam. It's great value, but I also wish that it didn't exist. But because it exists, you got to buy it.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
because it's like sometimes you get off the roller coaster, you run down, and then you run back up the stairs, and you're like, all right.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're only going to these places like once every couple of years, right? So, I mean, you know, what's $100?
You know what I like a lot that is totally and utterly destroyed by lines?
Wait. What does Austin like? Chick-fil-A?
No. Water parks.
Mm.
Water parks are great, but sitting there wet in a line for an hour to like a 10-second slide is just the worst.
Austin,
Yeah.
can I ask you a water park question?
Sure.
When I was a kid, and this is how you know God is cruel, and you go to the water park, there would always be like one dude there. He's like roughly around middle age, and he'd be hairy, and everybody would be like, "Ooh, look at the hairy guy in the water park." Now, I'm like the hairy guy.
You are the hairy guy.
I don't know, like I'm the dude who like gets in the hot tub, and everybody else is like, could you have not like taken 3 hours out of your life to shave before you got in this thing? Like, I don't know if it's okay for me to go to those anymore.
No, here's what you do. You find a guy who's got a big old rash, go with him. Everybody's going to hate him, and you're in there. It's just hair.
Wear a shirt.
I'm not gonna wear a shirt to the water park.
That's even weirder.
like the fat kid from the Sandlot or something.
What's wrong
I
with
mean, I wear a shirt at the water park. I just wanted to. I am the fat kid from the Sandlot, so.
Once I
wear
get
a
this
shirt,
shirt,
I have people approaching me trying to shove food in my mouth. Like, I don't want that.
what?
I'm very skinny.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
I was like, what is your shirt like? Cover your mouth or something?
Do you get a lot of? How's the weather up there?
No, why would that? The shirt on or off, that doesn't really change.
That's a
Because
good
you're
point.
tall.
Well, in fairness, the shirt wouldn't really affect the food consumption either.
What if
Really.
you were wearing like horizontal stripes? You would look taller, right?
And after that,
There you
we're
go.
bringing your score down to
Or you'd look like a sailor in the water park, so you're cosplaying. It's perfect.
I can't wear a shirt at the water park, dude.
Okay.
Here's the
But, like,
thing.
there's literally like it's one of those things like eating at a restaurant alone that has literally no reason at all to be weird.
I mean,
Like, what is weird about it? Explain. Nothing, right?
No, but I just don't want to say what it is.
What is it?
It's like the only people who, and don't take this the wrong way. If it was culturally acceptable, I would probably wear my shirt at the water park. But
Crop top works.
yeah, maybe I'll just wear just like cover my nipples with pasties. But like, if you wear a shirt at the pool or at the water park, you're sending the message that you have shame about your body, and having shame about your body is more shameful than having a shameful body.
What?
Did I stutter?
I don't know
In
if I agree with-
society's eyes, being ashamed of the fact that your body is, you know, whatever, with too big, too small, is more shameful in other people's eyes than having a body that you should be ashamed of.
You know what?
So, what about wearing a shirt makes that is an assumption of society that has nothing to do with wearing a shirt at a water park.
I did the part of the premise.
Right, but I don't care about society. I'm saying like,
I'd rather people be silently judge me for wearing a shirt than openly have like little children be like, "Look at the big fat guy, mom."
Dude, I
You
don't
know,
know,
like,
though, because, like, wouldn't you rather just show it all off than, like,
Hell no.
because I feel like if I wear a
No.
shirt to the water park and it gets, like, wet and stuck to your torso, that looks way worse than whatever you got going on underneath.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good look.
I mean, it's nobody's most, as well as, you know, like, average dudes, at least. Nobody's most flattering look is, like, yeah, like a translucent garbage bag stuck to your stomach.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
but-
don't wear like one of those like mesh shirts.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Those are coming back, I hear.
Yeah, and then if you've got like a pierced nipple, people are like, yo, it's like, what up?
I already told Jess that like I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna embarrass you because it's gonna be Florida in July,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be wearing baggy tank tops. I'm sorry,
That's
it's
fine.
happening. Yeah,
You
I
should
mean,
wear
she's
one
okay
of like
with
the
it.
Gold's
I'm more-
Gym ones, like the
The what, what?
the string tank tops that the really muscly dudes wear.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, just really like sell it.
I guess
The
you know
American
what,
flag.
Austin, Chad gave me an idea I'd never thought of before in my life, and it's actually a valid thing. Wear the shirt, and then if anybody asks you why you're wearing a shirt, just go, "Is for, do you ever hear of fucking melanoma, idiot?"
I mean,
Now you got me thinking, next time I go out, I'm going to wear a shirt. Not that I ever
Do it.
go out in public in a place that I take my shirt off anyway, but
I don't know. I see a lot of people in their shirts at water park, and I don't judge them. I've seen people with very average builds.
I don't judge them either.
Like
But
Game
I
Crash?
fear being
Same?
judged. So I...
Yo, but like maybe I don't know. Maybe you're not as ashamed of your body as perhaps either
Well,
myself or Austin,
yeah.
because I'd
When I-
much rather people judge me for wearing a shirt than judging what the hell's underneath this, because it's not pretty. I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's not pretty. Nobody wants to look at it.
I'll embarrass myself and reveal a little bit here, which is why I wear a shirt at water parks. If I stand up straight, you can see my ribs.
Yeah.
I don't
Mm.
want people to see my ribs. This is very weird.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you.
It's not a good look.
See 10 poutines.
I think you look great, Austin.
Dude, just make sure it's like a Gucci shirt. No one's going to make fun of you for that. You'll be like, man, this guy's crushing it. He was wearing his Gucci shirt in the chlorinated water.
Hey, I'm still in the party.
All right.
Controller work now?
Create private
My
match.
controller works now. Nice.
Change course.
Rob and Austin just need to combine. I could fit like 3 Austins inside of me.
Dude, I would give me like 50, I could probably take 50 pounds, and that would be like a good weight to be for me.
Join up, please.
Yeah.
Rob, I love your golfer too.
Thank you. He tries.
You
He
know,
actually, dude, we spent when we were doing the show a couple days ago. Yeah, what's up?
I'm laughing at Malf's character.
Oh, yeah. He looks so dumpy. But,
This guy always wears his shirt at the pool.
when we were doing the show bounty a couple days ago, we spent a lot of time in the character creation.
Yeah.
And we got a dude who looks like 90% like me. And it's
amazing.
a little uncanny valley, and it's pretty awesome.
Kate made one that looked like
It was
White,
really
like
good.
Dan.
It was
Yeah.
it was a pretty close approximation to Dan.
Today we are
Mm.
at TPC
Oh, get this
South
mouse
in
pointer off the screen.
Memphis,
What happens if you
Tennessee.
use one of, and you're gonna say this is a ridiculous question, and someone's gonna have an answer. What happens
All
if
right.
you use one of those face scan things in like the NBA 2K series, but you just scan
Right.
like your dick and balls
I
instead?
think you can do that.
How does it
Dick would
how
be
does
the
it come out?
nose, balls would be the chin,
This looks pretty safe.
and you'd have like
Curve this son of a bitch too much.
So your eyelashes would be pubes and be so long they'd cover your
no.
eyes.
You get a picture of NL.
Well, like you can. Have you guys ever used those things? Because you have to like drag points to like this is where your nose tip is, and this is
Yeah.
where your eyes are. So like you can make it like, well, yeah, the head of my dick is the nose tip.
Dude, meanwhile, every time I go through the like U.S. security at the airport, it takes a photo of you if you have a Nexus, and it always goes like, "Hey, the first photo didn't turn out. Can you take another one here? Just make sure you're looking right at it." And then it goes, "Okay, that's fine." And then when I get my printout, it just has an X instead of a photo on it. And you know why? Because I wear glasses. Technology is getting there, dude.
It's like when Siri can't understand other accents.
Like a New York accent or Boston?
Well done.
Hey Siri, where the fuck is the fucking car park?
Nice way to start things out. Even par.
I don't know, man.
By the way,
I'm telling you, come down to
And
Florida.
second hole
unlikely,
coming up.
but like, thank you for the invite, sincerely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Brian, why does your wife bully me all the time?
She doesn't bully you. It's just you got to learn to deal with adversity.
Dude, Austin, she was punching me all weekend. She hit me with smacking me with a wand.
Yep, and she was saying darkness away the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, also, I didn't tell you guys this at the wedding, but like, I screwed up my shoulder real bad, like last Monday. I talked about it on the show a couple times. It was still pretty bad this weekend. She gave me a shoulder massage at the wedding, like at the reception, and it was, like, it felt great. Like, it was totally normal. Felt good. Woke up the next day, took off my shirt to shower, bruised, like, all the way up my shoulder. Like, visible, painful to the touch bruising. She gave me, like, a legit, like, military massage or something. She's a tough lady.
No, I feel like when Jess massages me to get to my muscle, she has to like put her whole weight down on her elbows and just like dig in, and it feels amazing.
And
Or I
the
just
whole
make her
time-
walk. Sorry,
She was, the whole time she was going darkness away. And I was like, what is she talking about?
Liking that t-shirt.
Gotta, you know, remove the darkness from people's
Okay,
souls.
about 130
No? Okay.
yards out.
Figured I'd not interrupt you on that one.
No, I always expected. I was like blown away. Didn't know where to go from there.
This is
you
looking
guys ever have
forward to
anybody
Wednesday.
walk on your back?
No, I'm
Solid
worried that
first
they would
2
like
pounds.
crack my
Okay, let's see
spine.
what you can do with this
Oh
eight-foot.
no. What? Who? Kate?
Well, I'm not saying Kate is heavy. I'm just saying like what if they slip all of a sudden? Like sometimes you sit wrong and your back like gets thrown out. I don't want somebody standing on my back. It seems like a disaster.
What if it was like a Komodo dragon?
I would probably let a Komodo dragon walk on my back.
I'm sorry. I would let your wife walk on my back much sooner than a Komodo dragon that could
absolutely.
murder me.
You know,
Yeah.
well, I figured I'd be in a suit or something.
It has claws.
And it's got like venomous or poisonous. something
bite
on it,
right through
It
that
could wear. I thought you meant a safe animal roughly the size of a Komodo dragon.
He didn't say that.
No, he said a Komodo dragon.
Okay, yeah. How about a horse the size of a Komodo dragon?
Yeah, I would let that happen. Here's the people who are like, a Komodo dragon's 150 pounds. Yeah, but it's spread across 4 feet instead of being concentrated on 2 feet.
He's right.
You know, you ever wonder how those weirdos on Guinness Book of World Records can like lay on a bed of nails? A bed of nails, you're like, oh my god, that's so many nails. Yeah, but that's because it spreads out the weight. If they laid on a single nail, they'd be dead as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least
True.
very sore.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd let a tiny horse ride my back.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds pretty fun.
I mean, we've been riding
But-
horses for so long. It's only fair.
Exactly.
But the horse ate a lot,
Okay, let's tee up another one.
and you're not sure. It might poop, but it might not.
Oh god, that would be.
But it gives the
terrible.
world's greatest massage, dude.
Oh, then
At
I'll
that
take
point-
it. 100%.
At that point, I'll just get in the chair. Like, the electric chair.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm about ready, honestly. So
I did for the
No.
first time in my life. I saw a lady getting a massage from one of those massage places in the airport.
17 feet
I
out.
thought you were gonna say a live execution.
Yep.
Because
No, that's
Yep.
well, we live in America.
Well, it is Pittsburgh.
I actually had a moment. I don't know. I think it was Kate that brought it up, but like, she was like, "Yo, look at that dude," and it was like it was a dude. He had his shirt tucked in, and he had something clipped to his belt, and I was like, I mean, I didn't say it like this, but to get down with the parlance of the nation's youth, I was like, dead ass, that dude's got a Glock in there. He pulled it out.
Never say dead ass again.
Pulled it out. Nah, dude, it's just an iPhone. Just had his iPhone clipped to his belt in a holster.
No, dude, it was a.
Oh
dive
yeah,
It could have been a die phone. Yeah.
a lot of old guys like the holster.
I do
Cell
that.
phone.
As far as I'm concerned, in America, you should not be allowed to have a belt holster for anything unless it's a gun.
What about
Oh, let's see
Tic
another
Tacs?
No, absolutely. Well, okay. If it's
about
the orange box, I'll allow it. But
Yeah, orange is universal for not dangerous.
yeah,
Exactly.
the orange tip on the gun is like,
Exactly.
you get the idea.
Okay, about 215.
Because I'm like, that dude's got a gun.
Pin here.
And if he's got a gun, then I'm supposed to have a gun just in case he's a bad guy.
Exactly.
How it works.
Started a little Mexican standoff in the supermarket.
I didn't get it, but it was really
Oh my gosh, I saw it.
Putting for eagle here on this
Oh,
one.
almost congratulations.
It was almost a hole in two on a par 5.
I almost fought a guy earlier, actually.
What?
Robert.
What happened?
Well, no, it didn't like come in any way close to an actual fight.
Oh,
in
okay,
fairness,
that's
but
fine.
like, we we were walking down a populous street, and Nat was there with little Mikey in his stroller, and on our left was a line of people waiting for the bus, and we were, and there's like a two-way path for the people going one direction, the other people going the other direction, and this fucking guy comes in, and he kicks the stroller, like Nat has to like stop. He bashes into this other lady in the fucking line, and then he just starts like briskly walking by without saying shit. And I can't turn around and go after him either because, the whole fucking thing is all clogged up with people. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, dude, you should have fought him.
Nice solid
I would have thrown his ass to the ground, dude.
Shot him, honestly.
Pull out my phone
Your
holster.
iPhone.
Exactly. It's a Galaxy S5, so it can explode if I throw it at him.
You're on S5?
No, I don't. But
Your Galaxy S die. You need to continue the joke.
I get it.
yeah, I like it. Yeah.
S not alive.
But like, who does? Come on, like even just say sorry.
Yeah.
Like just like a little bit of courtesy.
That's what we were in the Montreal airport on our layover on the way back. Walking through to get to the connections area, some lady just rolled over Kate's foot with her roller bag, and then she looked back and she didn't say sorry, but she gave her kind of like a half smile, like, "What are you gonna do?" And I looked at her like my eyes shot laser beams out of them, and then she just turned around, and I was like, excusez-moi, mademoiselle, sacre bleu, by the way, but also, two S fatty gay.
What? You called
Call
them
her a
fat?
fat gay?
What?
It seems like it's a bit of an overreaction, really. I mean,
Dude, I apologize to people who bump into me. Like,
That's the way it should be.
yeah,
Like, I'm not
common courtesy,
yeah. Maybe I bumped into you, maybe you bumped into me, but the universe brought us together, and I'm sorry about that.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
And I'm sorry. You know what rhymed.
I don't know, man. I'm still a little bit like deep inside of me
Okay, this one for
is a
Mark.
frothing rage at that man
And
right now.
a little putt, and
Like
this one
I'm so mad. Still
right there,
trying to bury it deep.
Stop.
Par 4 here.
Bury it
Nice.
deep
You're
inside my
just saying
asshole.
so many euphemisms. I can't keep up. It's not funny anymore.
Oh, I spooned Josh and his brother's ass.
What?
Nice, dude.
What do you mean you spooned their ass?
You saw you were right there.
He was hungry.
It's like when you spoon somebody. Yeah, but like... Then
I took a spoon at the reception dinner because Josh and his
You
brother were
did do
standing-
exactly this. He's
And
not
I just,
joking.
Like, from the bottom to the top of the crack, I just slid the spoon up.
Oh, that's a lot.
He did shove a spoon into Josh and Josh's brother's ass at the
So
wedding.
okay,
thing is-
the next question comes: how the fuck did you not know that's what he meant?
Well, because I would, you know. I
It's a very
forgot.
specific.
A lot happened.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too
It's a Canadian wedding tradition.
Yeah. And to Ryan's credit, he did have a lot of Canadian club.
It's very true.
Hope they weren't serving chocolate cake that night. That'd be.
Dude, this cookie table, I
no.
told you.
Oh no.
It's like a white vanilla
Hope we
with
threw that
raspberry
spoon away.
jam.
Ooh.
No, I
was-
did
it was
cream of mushroom soup with it later. Why is my mouth all red? I told another
God.
anecdote. Like before the food was even served at the wedding, so the open bar had been running for like less than an hour and a half. I went to urinate, and while I was urinating, a dude got in the stall next to me and just fucking yacked. Like it's this. At first, like all I heard was the splash of like particulate hitting the water, and I was like, man, that dude had the shit. And then I heard him go, and I was like, oh no. And then I came back. I told the table. I was like, hey, whoever was next to me in the bathroom was throwing up. And then this dude walked out, went straight to the bar, got a beer.
No, he had a beer in his hand out of the washroom.
That
too.
is right.
Oh, nice.
He did take his beer into the bathroom with him.
Well, you need a chaser after a good
You
vomit.
need something to activate the puke.
It was not Josh.
Josh did not have time to drink.
Yeah,
It
he was talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope this bites.
Dude, that's another reason I would want a big wedding is like, you
Yeah,
gotta
end up nice and
talk
safe.
to people.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, I think it's a genuine reason. Like Josh seems way closer with his extended family than I am / the average person is. I was like, man, I don't know. So you invite people to your wedding. It's like an aunt I haven't seen since I was like 13 years old. And then you got to go over and be like, Aunt Jessica, how have you been over the past 2 fucking decades? Thanks for coming to my wedding, by the way. Haven't gotten me a birthday present since I was in 9th grade, but, free food and open bar, and all of a sudden you'll make the trip to Zorbas.
Fuck a Zorbases.
That's a banquet hall in my hometown where people get married from time to
I
time.
remember Zorbas.
Coming off up.
It's where we had our prom.
Last one. Let's see what
It
happens
is.
Yeah, babe.
Sounds like a sex cult god that you worship.
It has
Zorbas.
a Greek theme to it. Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's run by Greek people. I played baseball with their son. Softball.
Oh.
Sorry, don't want to flex too hard.
Actually, Kingston has a lot of, Mino.
Okay, we have.
Mina?
Minos. Minos is a great, is a pretty good Greek restaurant. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You get
He's the god that fucked a bull, and then, well, not a god, king.
No, yeah,
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
the
All right,
one.
34 feet to the hole.
He fucked a bull, made a minotaur.
Maybe it's a chain. Apparently, I don't know.
They did spread out in Kingston at least. I know.
It might also be one of those things where people are like, well, there's a Yamamoto sushi in my town too, and you're like, yes.
Okay, this one for par.
When you buy the book at the grocery store of what to call your sushi restaurant, it's like that's number 4 or something. Fuji sushi.
His wife fucked the bull, by the way, apparently.
Yeah, and the bull was Zeus, dude.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. He's going around changing into animals, fucking people all the time in Greek mythology.
You're a god. You do what you want.
Yeah.
Decent
All that,
little-
all that sea foam in Greek mythology. Zeus has come.
That's true. Josh did kiss my bald head. I remember that. He did. It's another Canadian tradition. You kiss a
It's
bald
good luck.
man's head for luck. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you crack it open to see if there's gold inside.
Yeah. How's the saying go? Something bald, something blue, someone's balls. Something like that.
Yeah. Something bald, something blue, someone's balls. How
about you?
How about
Joke's on
you?
That's pretty good.
Oh no.
You really get that all in one nice clean package of a guy in a blue suit, really.
Or blue balls.
Yeah, even better.
I looked it up
Worse.
before we went. I was like, that tradition seems weird. Something borrowed, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, in the Charlemagne's realm, blue things were you. No, it was just like blue is like loyalty. I was like, oh, okay.
Go ahead and drop this
Good one.
fairway and take
Yeah.
it
I thought
It's royalty, though.
That's purple.
Yeah, exactly. So why not have a purple wedding?
Well,
Because you're not royalty.
yeah, exactly.
Actually, I am in my family. Most of us have royalty.
Do you?
If you go far back enough, yeah.
Well, yeah, to like Jesus, the King of all men, also the first man.
He's also a carpenter.
Dude,
Also true, yeah. I mean,
Rob.
yeah. What's up?
It's just
Oh, shit.
It seemed like you were setting up for a Rob dot. Getting ahead of the
I always am, really.
A good carpenter that he made his own manger.
I'm glad you
Built it
said
with his Jedi mind
manger. 'Cause made the joke about
Monka
time
S.
travel instead of something perhaps more sinister.
Oh.
No, I didn't dance, but they did play Austin's favorite song, the Cha-Cha Slide. I could not fucking follow it. I don't know if you said this in your anecdote, but it's like eventually it just goes too long. It's like, I'm okay, cool. Let's go to the left. Let's go to the right. Let's go to the back. Then let's go to the front. And then he's like, all right, break it down now. And he starts hitting you with like dual, you know, polo on one leg, and then touch your left ear. And I'm like, dude, you know, who are you? I don't even know who you are, and you're trying to tell me how to like have fun.
Yeah, but you missed the part where he's like, touch top right. By the way.
Top right, real smooth. Turn around.
Sweet.
Two hops. Two hops?
To the left.
I didn't like it, dude.
Take it back now, yo.
They played a lot of songs that tell you what to do.
I like the songs, though. Generally, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a, you know, they played all the party songs.
Oh, that's good. Did they play the Macarena?
I don't believe so.
I still did it, though.
He did do it during the Cha-Cha Slide.
Oh, that's impressive. I'm not a dancer either, dude. I don't dance.
I just wish people would be less weird about it. No offense to Josh. Because, like, people love to dance, okay? And that's fine. But I don't like dancing at all. But then nobody's happy with you not dancing. They're always like, hey, you going to get up on the dance floor?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's not really my scene. And they're like, come on, just dance like nobody's watching. And I'm like, I don't dance when nobody's watching. I don't do that. It's not like I'm ashamed. It's just I don't understand how you have fun while dancing. The whole time I'm moving, I'm just in my head. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Have they noticed yet I'm not one of them?
You cha-cha real smooth.
Yeah, see, like, I don't even know what that means. I just kind of wiggled my butt a little bit and was like, I don't know. Let's do it.
And then when he says two hops, you do one hop.
I just don't like the dance, and I wish other people would make...
I'm the same way with pictures.
Okay, fair enough.
You want to take pictures, but like unless like you know if we're doing like a family photo or like the wedding photos, I was like yeah sure I'll get in those. Like that's for everyone. That's just not for me. But like there was a photo booth and everyone was like oh dude come on let's go take photos in the photos booth. And I was like no, I don't want to take photos in the photo booth. I already took wedding pictures and I did all that.
I did my part.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. And they're like, come on, you're being a butt. And I'm like, no, I just don't want to do it. You guys are being butts. That's bullshit. Why am I the butt?
Dude, you should try to take photos with Korean in-laws. Literally taking 6 photos. Kate is here, and she's not going to rake me over the coals for this one. She's going to be like, you're right. Is it taking like 6 photos takes close to an hour. It's insane. And then add in like 2 little kids into it, and it could be like an all-day affair.
Let's see another one.
That would be hell for me because like my family already hates me because all of my family photos, I'm pretty sure like everyone, there's not really more than 1 or 2 where I'm just regular old smiling. Like I'm always making a funny face.
You ruin every picture.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
I don't like that. Like you're making a funny face on purpose? Like,
Yeah.
I hate that, dude.
It's mostly like I feel insecure about just smiling. Like I feel like it just looks like a dick, you know? Like I'm being a douchebag. It's like a vain douchebag. So like I still do it. I make funny faces instead.
Sweet.
I have like my, hey, are you Northernlion? I have like that smile that I can just summon on command.
Right.
I don't have a good picture smile. I think I have a good in motion smile, but not a good picture smile.
You just the thing is, you do like the serious 1,000-mile stare. It works every time. Because people like they don't think of it with the fact that you're not smiling. They're just like, wow, what is it?
They're turned on. They're just like, they don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, it's
Here,
like, what's going
a
on?
lot of people are really bad at taking photos. Here's the way you take a photo, and Kate will vouch for it. Probably like once every 2 months, someone will be like, "Hey, can you take a photo for us?" Because our city's like really nice, so there's tourists all the time. No offense, Rob. And so here's what you do: you take their phone and you have them open the phone app if it's not open already, and then you go 3, 2, 1. And then you go, I'm going to take another one. 3, 2, 1. And then you give it back to them. Instead, what most people do is you're like, hey, can you take our photo? And they're like, sure. And they just hold it away and they never say anything. And then as soon as you stop smiling, they tap the picture button 15 times and go, hey, I took a bunch of them. One of them should be good probably. Just give me a countdown.
Take a video.
Keep you at
Dude, even better. That's like 1,000 photos.
Perfect. You can pick any frame they want.
Well, that's what the Google Pixel was all about, right? Or I think it was that one. That's like
it takes like 10 photos or something when you take a photo, so that you can pick the one that's the best.
Like a
well, not you don't even need to. It uses AI to like do it for you, doesn't it?
It's machine learning. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
I
my
thought
controller
so.
broke. Sorry, guys.
rip.
Use keyboard mouse, brother.
If they'll let me, I will. They won't let me. Here's what you do: you unplug it, you plug
Try
it back in.
yeah.
That's
You might want to just unplug it, and then maybe that'll let you use keyboard and mouse.
You know, it's working now, but it's also 4:58. So I was like, if this isn't gonna work, this is it, dude. But
to the left.
yeah, Kate's right. The
it
guy
back
who
now,
we got
y'all.
to take a photo of us, he just like took the phone and then walked like 6 steps away, and then just from our perspective, it's like he was just looking at the phone for a while, and then he came back and was like, yeah, I took a bunch.
Everyone's just taking selfies now anyway.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
selfies.
Just take selfies, I'm selfieless. I've
No.
never
Yeah.
taken.
Me either.
Well,
yeah.
I've taken pictures of myself for like some people like for the charity event. I need to take a photo,
Oh,
but
okay.
like I've never done like the fucking hold your arm out selfie.
Yeah.
I don't need to when I'm around Kate because she takes great photos for me.
dude, Kate,
Oh.
she's good at the selfies.
6 under for the round.
Even when I'm not aware and I'm just trying to
Pick a song on
take
the
music.
jukebox.
I don't know if this is weird. I just realized this though, but like if I'm with friends and they're like, "Hey, you want a picture?" I'll be like, yeah. Or if they want to take a picture, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's take a picture." I won't say no. But when my family asks me to take a picture, I'm like, "The fuck you need a picture? You see me all the time. Like, why? You don't need a picture, man. Why do you need this?"
See, I kind of agree. Like I'm with you. Like I do the same thing.
Yeah, I was
basically.
just like, you don't need this. Like,
No.
Hey, you don't need me in the family. Here, I'll take the family photo. How about that? I'll do that. I'll hold the camera. You guys. go
Well,
ahead.
and let me
Well
hit you
done.
with something, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got some.
Old people make photos too big of a deal because they were born in an era where every photo cost 10 minutes and a light bulb. So
That's
now, like, I have no problem with, like, if people are like, hey, let's take a few photos. That's cool. But, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago when we were in my hometown, my parents were like, we got a photographer and they're going to take, like 100 posed photos of us. We're going to dress up nice. We're going to go to places of like personal significance in your lives. And you're going to take a bunch. It's like a 3-hour long thing of just taking photos. And then the photos come in and you're like, man, I don't really like them, but cool. I'm glad you got them, I guess. Like my parents are really bad about it.
Sitting
I
at
hate
7 under
photos.
for the round.
Here's the thing, though, is like they need to take recent photos because if you go missing, they gotta put something on the milk carton.
That's true. They'll be like, here's my son in black and white, dressed up on the steps of City Hall. Ah,
see,
god damn it, dude.
just put up, lost dog. It'll work.
Man.
No, they gotta put lost dumb dog because
Yeah. Otherwise,
You'll
how are
never
they gonna
find
know?
one of those.
they'll never know. Because if I'm looking for a lost dog versus lost dumb dog, I'm looking in different areas.
Oh, that's very true. I would start by looking for a smart dog in their
Nice.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, chat's so right, Austin. You got to change the name again. Lost_dumb_dog.
I'm not lost.
It'd be so much better than dumb dog.
This is a hypothetical.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you because Josh he's accusing us of being edgelords for saying we don't take selfies. I am pro
Spot for the birdie.
people taking selfies, and I think like it's cool to have like those memories of yourself. Like I don't take selfies, but I'm in Kate's selfies all the time, so they're really not selfies. They're like ussies. But like as you know, if you're documenting like where you are and you're like, you know, I'm gonna post this on Facebook and be like, I was here yesterday. That's cool. It doesn't bother me, dude. The only thing that annoys me is people who are like, absolutely everything needs to be on camera. It's like somebody's dancing, like the phone comes out. Somebody, yo, dude, do the thing you just did again. And
Ryan, you did that.
That's annoying. Like, dude, I'm so happy that we were in college before everybody had a video camera in their pocket.
Oh, God, yeah.
Not just because, like, we maybe did some regrettable stuff, but also because, like, I mean, it's frustrating to, like, you know, some moments are more special because they're not preserved, because they're temporal.
Yeah, I agree. I love eating tempura on camera.
True. The only picture I took at Josh's wedding was of his butt crack.
You did take a picture of his butt crack.
That's the only photo I took during the whole wedding or reception.
Dude, I'm totally with you. Take all the pictures you want. I'm not gonna judge. Just don't put me in the picture.
Yeah. You know, part of it is that, like I'm with everything that you guys have just been saying. Like, I agree. I don't really have a problem with people taking selfies, but I don't really do it. Partly because, like, I mean, I don't really like looking at myself that much, really. You know, like, I don't really want to go back and look at, you know, hey, look, it's me on the shitter. You know, I don't really go places.
I mean, you don't have to take a picture of yourself on the shitter.
Yeah, but helps.
You should take a selfie at Disneyland, like at the gates of Disneyland. Be like,
yeah, we'll probably take a bunch of pictures there. Yeah.
Well, let's not go crazy.
So here's what I want to do. I want to get a GoPro and then take that to like Wonderland or whatever. Because then you don't have to worry about holding your phone and losing on the roller coaster. And then I could take some cool videos and put some high octane music and maybe like speed it up and slow it down.
Dude, even better, take a fucking Phantom. You know, just make it follow you the whole time.
What's
perfect?
A Phantom?
Oh, the drone.
Oh, I honestly thought you meant like a ghost.
Yeah, take a ghost with you.
Dude, that sounds cool.
I mean, it'd be pretty sick.
Rob, can you make it?
Yes, you can. I actually almost hold in one.
Oh my god.
He's
Almost.
right.
Oh, I just want to where if you Google my name, more pictures of animals come up than me. That's all I want.
When you Google my name, you find a picture of Malf showing me his nipple.
And then
I think
a
that's all of us,
recipe for a squash-based Italian
You're
noodle dish.
welcome. Well, you don't like my nipple, Rob?
I mean, you know, it's just always staring at me is the thing.
Yeah.
12-footer here.
Who does that? It's like Mona Lisa smile, right?
Yeah, you could draw a little smiley face
Have you
on
ever
there.
seen that? Julia
in real
Roberts, Kirsten Dunst, Mona Lisa Smile.
Oh,
It's
the
a
movie.
Hot.
Yeah.
There's your birdie.
I wasn't asking if you've seen the Mona Lisa, okay? I hope I
Why
know
not?
the answer to that question.
Well,
Did you see? There's a theory that the Mona Lisa is actually Leonardo da Vinci painting himself as a woman.
oh yeah, I've heard that.
Not
yeah.
joking, dude.
Yeah. I've also heard. I don't know if this has any kind of water, but that there's a second painting under the Mona Lisa that he painted over.
Wait, is that like is
I don't
National
know, dude.
Treasure 3 or something?
Yeah.
Is that where that's?
Like the Mona Lisa, if you just rip it off the canvas, underneath is the Declaration of Independence or something?
No. But I mean, you know.
The game
Yeah,
just crashes now when it's over.
Classic, dude.
See you in
What do you need it for
3
anymore?
minutes, by the way.
All right, I got pee, dude.
Dude, me too.
I'm gonna turn on the light.
Dude, Mouth.
Yes.
It's a Canadian classic. Turn out the light. You know that one? And follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, down, down, down.
Down, down.
Yeah.
There we go. I needed that bit. Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, dude. Before she was American, she was Canadian.
Oh, man.
Remember she did that
That's
song
okay.
with Swollen Members?
I do not.
So let me see. Swollen Members, Nelly Furtado. The song is called Breath.
I don't know. Breath.
Anyway, you remember Swollen Members? Anyway, Canadian rappers, i.e.
What are
not
we
very
talking about?
good. We're talking about Canadian rappers, Rob, but now I'm going to go piss.
All right, nice. What are we playing? Chat, what are we playing third?
Skribbl.
Skribbler. Okay. Well then, Jessica, you need to move your fucking Coca-Cola.
I'll fight you with the rain stick. What made me do it?
Skribbl. Leo?
Oh shit, she's got a gun.
Okay. Let's see here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
Hell
brother.
yeah. Hell yeah, babe.
You want to know what my new favorite thing about my new Twitch name is?
Okay, hit me.
When people in chat say that they think it's dumb, they have to clarify that they don't mean it's a pun, and they look really stupid doing it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it.
It's nice.
I'm a fan.
His name is stupid. I don't mean like dumb. I mean like it's just stupid. Like I don't like it.
Oh, no.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. I'm just making fun of your chat.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd do it, but the trick is after you do it, you just say top right.
Top right, by the way.
Top right, by the way.
Or top left in squad mode.
Mm-hmm.
Great point.
So,
Yeah.
Malf's full-time.
Yep.
Austin changed his name.
Yep.
Rob got hot pot.
Yep.
You know what this means?
What does it
Starting tomorrow's the NHL draft lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Canucks are getting #1 pick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will cross everything for you, but
Dude.
I'm
5%
ready for
chance.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping, man.
Does the draft lottery happen on the same day as the draft?
It happens tomorrow.
Oh.
And the draft is like June.
Oh, okay. Fair.
I mean, dude, people are like, incoming top 5 pick. That'd be pretty sick, because, like, we're in 9th. So, like...
Who are you looking for in the next draft?
We have Quinn Hughes. So we need his younger brother, Jack Hughes, to get another brother tandem, like we recently had.
Dude, that would be sick if you had, like, 2 brothers, and then 3 brothers, and then that's your team.
And then 4 brothers with Mark Wahlberg and...
exactly. And then Mexican Armada.
I don't know what that means.
It's a Rick and Morty. You didn't like it.
So I'm trying to... Just give me a minute. It's the whole screen. The capture is not working. You know the deal.
Oh, that always happens.
But I know, like, I might just need to restart OBS, which is always frustrating, but it does fix it.
That is weird that you have that problem.
It's not just me, and I hate that
No,
I
I
have
know.
to defend myself with that, because a lot of other people are like, I have the same issue.